G. Ready? This is part 2. No preamble. We're just gonna get right into it. Alright? Let's go. Here we go. Now round one was full of jabs and light punches, but if you think for a single second that I was done with your dumb ass, I can't pass this opportunity to diss the fuck out of you while bringing further unity to the dragoonery, cause fighting your coonery brings us closer together, and this is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master. Speaking of masters, you wanna be my G-slave? Guy said I could beat your ass if you don't behave. Sometimes in your brain I don't know what you're doing, but your twisted logic concluded it's okay to own humans when you barely own a comb. Remember that one time when you thought that you owned a home? It seems here that Shani is your main decider, and she gives you a little cash just to pay for your silence. Your dumb coon ass stands faithful beside her while Rev shouts you out as a major Niger. You're a dumb fuck that's dumbstruck, like dumb as a dump truck. I dare you to run out, watch how quick you get done up. I'll beat your fucking ass from sundown to sun up. I'll kill you and bring you back to life with a one up, just to do it all again. Because you're either always in the flesh or involved in sin in some way, shape, or form. It's probably gay porn. You probably take more dicks than Iowa makes corn. And don't mistake that for some homophobic diss and shit. I just despise all gay closeted hypocrites. Cause you the type to take pipe but hate gay rights. Cause you're a selfish prick that likes pricks because they might explode in your face like most of your plans do. I hope your ass is ready for this L I'ma hand you. When I really want it, there's nothing you can do. When I think of all the different ways I say I can't stand you. Maybe Vaughn and Rev could warm me off with a spell or their breath, cause I'm pretty sure they both have a smell that can knock a bull over or a camel as well. So offensive that they both go to physical jail. Gary Lamont Moore, poor sport for sure, swears that he's hardcore but gets put on the floor by a goddamn handshake. That does not a man make. You lucky Dragnot didn't flatten you like a pancake. It's not a dox either, know how I'm sure? Cause you said your name online several times before. So I ain't got the proof. Is that what you're saying, G? I'll bring all of the receipts. Quit fucking playing.
My name Gary. My last name Gary Moore.
So we'll call your fucking lawyer and pay him some fucking money. He'll tell you that you don't have a case. It's fucking funny. Between your ears there's nothing but space, you fucking dummy, and you'll never win. Get Emma Fudd, I'm Bugs Bunny.
Hello, my
Fuck your
darlings.
rules.
Good morning, good afternoon,
I
good
think
evening,
we're done here.
good night.
But I feel like you might be back to talking more shit. And if you do, I'm gonna be there to bust your ass. Remember that.
I had
Alright.
so much fun doing this video, you guys.
Midwest Flow Guy.
This was so much fun, no lie. Like, this video is really, really fun. I suck at editing.
Fuck Gary. I'm out.
Yay! I did it. Look, I
Yes.
did it.
Do you not?
Wait, not yet. I did it. Yay. So yeah, we edited that video, the Petty Fam. Darth Mando provided me with these amazing videos. None Ya Business Productions, which he is a founder of. They do amazing work when it comes to just being petty. Thank you guys so much for enjoying that video with me. It was a lot of fun. It was a community collaboration. If you guys ever want to do something together, hit me up in an email. Like, you guys have some weird ideas. Right now, we're working on the Von Wick movie trailer for you guys. Super excited about that. The visuals are done. We just got to do the voiceovers. I'm getting Black Guy TV to do the voiceovers on that for you guys. I thought it was going to be super funny. I can't wait to, get it out to you guys. So I've been in my own world the last couple days. I haven't really been in the streams. I haven't been like around like you guys usually know that I am. And I just kind of been in my head. So I missed out on a few things. So I wanted to go through it with you guys, and like the Petty family does, let's go ahead and see what's going on in this particular interview. I do not know Brett Keane. So thank you so much, Revolver, for being here, because I have so many questions about this Brett Keane individual, the mac and cheese individual. Why is that funny? I don't know. I don't know why I break into a Brett Keane voice from time to time after hanging out with the guys from the Geek Room and Dragnot, Black Guy TV. Like, I always end up talking like the Brett Keane individual. So I don't know why I do that, and I would love to know. Let's jump into this. I'm guessing on the 5th, the day after 4th of July, Shani, Rev, and G-Man went on to Brett Keen's God TV radio show, which is like just ridiculously what's the word for all that? Pedantic? I don't know. That it's too much. So let's jump into this. We're gonna jump around, play with this, see what's going on. Also, we've got the G-Man videos that we missed. G-Man has lost his ever-loving fucking mind. And Lobis, the Lobis has made a video for us, guys. Also, I've got some stuff from Burnt Toast. I haven't jumped on her in a while, so I wanted to go on her channel too. Anyway, let's get started.
Put any negative?
Oh yeah, I made a shit ton of super chats. Like there's like 20 of those bitches now. So enjoy those. And they're just like randomly set to say really fucked up shit to you guys. So if you send money, you're expect to be insulted or incriminated in some type of crime on the screen. I had a lot of fun doing that too.
Or nasty, disgusting comments out in the comments board, or I will block you. This is not some kind of drama thing where people get to be abusive and nasty. You guys have done that shit for about a year or two to Shani and Jason. We're going to have a discussion and try to have us a good time,
we're gonna have possible. A discussion.
Let me go ahead and put you guys up on the big screen.
On the big
Let's
screen.
see what we got.
I see the voice.
There
There's something about the voice.
So how has things been going? I guess we can start with that.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Oh no.
We're on the verge of being homeless. It's impossible for us to get jobs.
Correction. You are homeless. Correction. You are homeless. You do not have a home. You are homeless. Okay? You are homeless. You are couch surfing at the particular moment. You went there homeless. Not we're about to be homeless. When you got in the car and you drove away and did not pay your rent, you were homeless. That's what that is. You were without a home. Okay? You were a home. You were a homist? A homist? Is that how could I make a word? Is that a word? Can I do that? My brain is broken.
Jobs because of the
thank you for asking, Sweetie Pie. The interview happened on the 5th. This was live streamed on the 5th from Keen's channel. So for those of you who know who Brett Keen is, I see you guys kind of flooding in. We're watching the Brett Keen interview, Shani and Rev. G-Man's going to make an appearance here. We're just getting into it. This did happen on July 5th. I'm watching the chat. We're rolling up, and I'll try to answer all the questions as we come along. Also, thank you to Revolver, and all the old heads in the house, Grandpa Irv, everybody who's been around who actually knows this story. Thank you so much for being here and contributing to our wonderful live deep dive. Thank you. I love this wig. I do. I love this wig so very much. It matches the outfit. I went all out with the blue. Let me know if it's too much. If I look too much like a cartoon character, let me know. But I'm loving it, and I thought the visuals were really fun, so I hope you guys enjoy it too.
These people that have been harassing us for years, and we don't know what to do anymore. So I figured, since my YouTube career,
I like the bunny ears. Thank you for the clarification. You did not have a YouTube career, but thank you. I was about to say something.
Started with you, Brett. It might as well end here with you.
Okay, so I've heard those rumors. Shani for Christ started her YouTube career talking to Brett and a bunch of weirdos. You know, because in the beginning, Shani she thought the moon was a hologram or some dumb shit, and she was on Drunken Peasants and all this stuff. Listen, Shani has been a cow from the beginning. She's just never realized it, and I think now it's finally hitting her.
Is there any way anything can be worked out where you can use social media?
Thank you guys for all the loves.
I just... seriously, until people come to the realization to what they did to interfere in our lives and ruining our lives.
So Brett Keen was banned in 2006, 2007 for dropping docs, like just legitimately doxing a shit ton of people, and he got banned for doxing. That's an interesting thing to know about this individual.
And make apologies and actually give us financial retribution for what they've done. I will no longer be part of social media because it's an unfair abusive platform that takes advantage.
She was on Twitch today. Like, if y'all were watching Frank's stream, this was on the 5th. Today is the 7th. Bitch, you was online on the 6th, on the 7th. Today, you've been online every day. Every day. When are you gonna
advantage
stop?
Of the mentally ill,
taking advantage,
and exploits them to such a point where they can't even get jobs or residence.
Oh shit! There's a Tated Jedi in my chat, and he is harassing me. There is a Tated Jedi in my, or is it tatted? Is it tated or tatted? No.
There's a lot of people who've been harmed over the past decade since I've been on YouTube. There's people even like Thunderfoot, who's very popular, trying to be a scientist, who people actually tried to get a hold of his job and get him fired. There's been many, many occasions like this where
you cannot compare Thunderfoot to Shani. I'm sorry. Thunderfoot is a professional, and people chose to attack him because he was debunking bullshit online, and they didn't like getting called out for their bullshit. Then they chose to attack him. They weaponized information against him. That is not what happened to fucking Shani for Christ. Shani for Christ is a piece of shit that aired her laundry to the world, and people commented on it. That's the difference. There's no comparison between those two individuals. Sorry.
People who just want to share their family and their life and their happiness are getting treated like this. Now, it's one thing to disagree with.
If Shani wanted to share her life and her happiness, then where are the videos? Where are the videos of Shani's happiness? Outside of making Rev miserable, outside of eating, like, where is Shani happy? Like, if that's what it was about, then she should have like a plethora of fucking videos about her happiness. All I see is a drunken, miserable mess who pretends to be high on CBD because she can't afford the THC, and chooses to pretend to act like a fucking child. That's what I see. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know.
Somebody, and maybe you don't like the way somebody lives, but to abuse them and make an entire TV series for them, I can't say I'm about anything.
Why do all of these idiots think YouTube is TV? I don't know.
Thing like that. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master.
I made that.
Petty MO, how dare you give me $2, praise be the soup. I thought Shani quit YT. Rev is poor. Hi, Billy.
I love that. That was perfect. Again, I made a shit ton of super chats. I'm so excited about all of them. Again, Petty Family, when you guys give me memes and weird little videos, I try to incorporate them as much as I can. So not only does it help me learn the programming, but it helps us all to kind of contribute to the craziness that is the MrzParker Show. So thank you guys so much.
I agree. They've made my life into some kind of zoo exhibit instead of looking that I am a human being. Bitch. And I need means to support myself and my family, and so does my husband. And they want to try to pose me as some abuser. Well, they're the abusive ones, because they're literally destroying someone's livelihood for their own laughs. And it's the most disgusting display I think I've ever witnessed.
Okay, so we're watching the, this is the victim, Shani. So I've seen this once before. I remember Drag had pointed it out in one of his earlier videos, when Shani starts to act like she's being attacked and she needs to be the victim. I think he calls it the child, you know, Shani the child, like the lost child kind of situation. And that's what I'm hearing right here.
It's very similar to how the press treated Britney Spears when she was.
Bitch. No, it's not similar to the press and Britney Spears. Britney Spears had a career. Here's the difference. Let me break it down. Britney Spears is an artist. She produces an item for consumption, her music, her concerts. I've gone to a Britney Spears concert. She's freaking amazing. Like, that girl puts on that woman, because we're the same fucking age, that woman puts on an amazing show. I've got to see her, I got to see her 2 times here in Vegas. She's amazing. She's a professional. She goes to work every day. She busts her ass. Now, when she had a mental breakdown, that was exploited. Okay, the media exploited her mental breakdown. Again, you don't have a career. YouTube is not your career. What you've done is you've put your dirty laundry out for everyone to see. We saw your shit stains and we laughed at you. That didn't ruin your career. You can continue to show your shit stains all over the place and we will continue to laugh. So if you're considering what you've done over the last 10 years on the internet a career, then continue, my darling. It has not changed one iota. If anything, more people are watching you. So you should figure out a way to monetize your shit stains. Don't get mad at me. Anyway.
Was going through a hard time. The hate really started after my divorce or during my breakup with Chris, my ex-husband.
I wonder why it started then. It started then because you started uploading videos like every motherfucking day of yourself being drunk outside, longing for G-Man's cock and Rev to love you. There was even a third guy at that time that you were freaking crying about. Your own mother called you out on your obsessive behavior at that particular time. You were a drunken wreck.
And they all made fun of me for it.
They made fun of the fact that there was a grown-ass woman sitting outside talking about sex while her children were in the chat and she sat on the patio drinking. That's why they started talking shit about you. Oh, goodness. Thank you.
This is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this.
We need more randomness.
The English language is something that you will never master.
Petty J Skull, how dare you give me $5? Praise be the soup.
Praise be the
When
soup.
When did BK the Walrus crawl out from under his rock?
God damn it. God damn it.
They all applauded Chris for cheating on me. Mm-hmm. And they made my life into a joke when it was really this single mom trying to survive with her 2 children.
Everyone applauded Chris for getting away from you. You were sucking the life out of that man. Everybody, I think, most people who've come into their middle age, maybe had a divorce, relationships, we can all identify with being in a relationship with someone that literally sucks the energy out of you. Like everything, like you're nothing because this person demands so much. And it's one of those things that breaks your heart, but we've all had to walk away from those types of situations. We put ourselves first, we walk away. We applaud Chris because he got away from a horrible situation. Again, your own parents have identified you as a manipulator and a user of men. On top of that, every man you've ever been with, after you're done, let me say it that way, because they're not using you, you're using them. After you're done with them, they all of a sudden turn into rapists and abusers and just the worst people in the fucking world after you're done with them. And it's a pattern of behavior that cannot be ignored, honey. I'm sorry.
Children, and had no idea how to, because it's hard being a single mom, especially when you have so many people calling jobs to get you fired.
That doesn't even make sense, okay? You and G-Man both need to stop with the bullshit. Nobody got you fired from your job. You get fired from your jobs because you're an irresponsible employee, because you put what's going on the internet before your job. That's why. Don't blame the internet because you don't know how to compartmentalize your life. It's not our fault. It's not our fault, honey. Thank you so much. There we go. Baby bitch. I love that one.
What are you doing, Petty Zahi Ebenaya? She is only gonna do $5 worth of drugs now.
Yeah.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 2 is for the manatee.
Oh, you suck. And yes, I am gonna do drugs with your money. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing drugs with your money. All the little chats have something different. Hey, you guys, how you doing? Everybody just coming in. Love you to pieces. We're watching the Brett Keane interview of Shani and Rev. And I believe G-Man, well, not even believe, I know G-Man jumps in on this. And that's like the main reason I'm here, because, I'm a G-Man whore. So let's continue.
And calling your residence where you live to get you kicked out. Like,
you didn't get kicked out of your homes. You were evicted from your home because you didn't pay rent. That's what happens. Like when you don't pay rent, it's just policy.
And they think it's all funny. They think it's jokes.
It is funny that you think the internet got you kicked out. Okay, Vaughn.
And they don't realize, I don't think they have really comprehended in their mind that they're affecting someone's actual life.
I don't think you comprehended in your mind how you spent $750,000 in 3 fucking years like a dumbass. I don't think you comprehended that yet. I don't think you figured it out. Why everybody's laughing at your dumbass.
But to them, it's just all fun and jokes because they don't have to go through it themselves. You know what I mean?
G-Man is live, folks. Hold on. Hold. I didn't get the notification.
Not only are you defaming the character of Revelation News, but now you're defaming my character.
What is happening?
I want physical evidence.
G-Man, what is happening? Why is everything so white? Has your ashiness now overcome everything around you? Are you so ashy? You're like a black hole of ashiness. You've made the light ashy. How is this? You're so dry. I need something to drink. I'm parched. I'm parched. I'm thirsty. I'm still dry.
That this has happened, or you are going to have a major problem with me.
Oh, shit.
2 times they came, 2 times they would sit back where they came from.
Oh, no.
And I was something of a jerk the 2nd time. The 3rd time, like I said, y'all ain't gonna like me very much at all.
Nobody likes you, Gary.
Because many of you got children.
Oh, no.
And many of you get on YouTube drunk, cussing, high on weed, and are doing a lot of things.
Bitch, I ain't got no kids. I'm the only one who's drunk getting high on weed. It's me. I don't have no kids. You go, oh, are you going to call the ASPCA on me and get Aries taken? I'm the worst dog mommy ever. Oh, no. Hide the liquor bottles, folks. Hide the wine. Oh, hide your wine, folks. Hide your wine. G-Man's coming.
You ain't got no business doing. If we are defining child abuse as a person who's raising their voice, cussing people out, being high or drunk on substance abuse, then I'm going to call CPS on you. And see,
G-Man, don't abort the mission, son. No, that is.
see how you like it.
Oh no.
You saying that it's child endangerment. Sean, where's your proof? And I won't block you. Show me your physical proof, and I won't block you.
How could someone show you physical abuse of child abuse happening in somebody else's home? Like in a chat, no less. Like how could I right now, how could anybody in the chat show him physical evidence? Nigga, what kind of question is that?
You have exactly 1 minute.
Did you see his hands? Did you see his hands? Folks, somebody save this video. Petty family, there's 64 people watching. I need someone to save this video. It may come down. We have confirmation that G-Man is going to be calling CPS on people, and you know who he's going to do it to. You already know. So please, someone save the video. Love you, Petty family.
1 minute to provide me with proof that they're doing this. See, I physically been in the home with them. I physically seen them deal with their children. Their children are doing better than you. So please explain to me before your 30 seconds is over, Sean. You ain't got no proof, and that's why you're gone. But the Christians, gentleman pioneer, said, oh, you agree that they're child abusers? Okay, sir.
How are you? This is that shit Black Guy TV be talking about. This is that shit. Nigga, you are dripping in sweat, and yet you are dry. How is this possible? How is this a thing? Thank you, guess who?
Where's your proof for that? I want your proof. If you ain't got no proof for it, gentleman pioneer, shut up.
He's pissed at gentleman pioneer. Holy shit.
Enough's enough with this nonsense. Shut up. Where is your physical proof that these people are abused? They clean the toilet. Like you never seen somebody move before. and then it didn't clean up the house. What kind of stupidity is that?
G-Man, are you saying that the mountain of animal feces in the bathroom is somehow acceptable? Is that what you're saying? That is an acceptable living condition for children or animals? Whoa.
Where is your physical proof? You don't got none. But I tell you what proof I do got. I got proof that since these two have been off YouTube, they have been harassed and bullied, and they are stopping them from getting work. Yes, ladies and gents, how are they supposed to take care of their kids when they can't even get a job because you...
What job is anybody stopping them from getting? How is that? Prove to me. Prove to me somehow that the internet, the YouTubes, the outside chat, the haters, the trolls, the naysayers are somehow preventing Shani and Rev from getting a job anywhere. That is an extraordinary claim, sir, and you need extraordinary evidence for me to swallow that bullshit. Come on, give it to me. Where's your evidence?
You won't let them, and you do have a history of calling people's jobs and getting them fired.
Oh my God, the crazy.
Okay? For the Christians, where is the proof? If you're...
Hold up, yes. Thank you so much. G-Man said while they were eating watermelon and fried chicken that he was going to give Rev a job. He said he was going to hook him up. Don't y'all worry. I got Rev. That's what you said. How did he lose that job? How did the internet get you to fire your homeboy? And why did you fire Rev? How long did he work? Did you pay him? Are there taxes? Is there a what kind of 1099 are you filling out? I just want to know. Like, you said you were going to give this nigga a job, and you didn't give him a motherfucking job, obviously, because you're over here saying that the trolls won't let him get a job. Why can't he work with you, nigga? Why can't they work with you? Let me know. You work under the table. You obviously got the hookup when it comes to jobs. Why don't you get Rev a motherfucking job? Why you blaming me for some shit I don't even know about?
You're going to defend this nonsense? I will be doing a hangout and I will be doing a hangout later on today, and I'm going to prove...
Oh, he's at work right now. That's why it looks crazy. That's why you're covered in fucking dust. You're doing drywall and you're painting. This is how you keep getting fired, G-Man. Stop doing fucking this shit at work.
Nobody, not the Christians on YouTube, neither the atheists have any physical proof that they have committed child abuse. And trust you me, that definition that you use is going to be immediately applied to atheists who I've seen bring their children on camera. And I will be screen sharing those channels.
Oh, no.
JD Kane's one of them.
Oh, no.
Of course, there's somebody else in here we're going to use, and they're not going to like it very much. But we're going to talk about Nate and the rest of these other people who are so-called parents on here who maybe CPS needs to come and visit them.
What are you talking about?
All right? I am sick of this. This is getting old. You want to try to accuse me of being friends with child abusers? When I do my show, you make sure you bring your carcasses to the show.
He is pissed, folks. This is a lot. G-Man is like, oh my God, jerky salty today. Like, he is gefilte fish salty. He is so salty. It's ridiculous. Like, we're talking brine.
And make sure you're ready to deal with me, because I know you don't got nothing. I know you.
He said JD Kane, apparently. And I think he was trying to say negs, but his internet connection got a little faulty.
You don't got nothing. All right? You're lying. This is cyberbullying and targeted harassment. Why don't you guys do your...
I do feel attacked right now. I'm not going to lie. Like, this whole situation has me feeling a little attacked. So, yeah, this could be cyberbullying, G-Man. You might want to stop.
A favor, go pick up a book and go look up what these words mean.
Oh.
You keep talking about how smart you are and how you're not dumb. Go look up what targeted harassment is. We all know you guys are organized. We all know what channel you're following. We all know who you guys are obeying. Do not play with me.
Do not play with him.
You even scamming people out of money on here by lying and saying we're going to go support this channel, having fellow people on YouTube donate to those YouTube channels so you can trick new people to donate on there.
What? What is happening? Hey, Jules, help me understand. Help me. Human being, help me. Someone, slug, help me. Someone help me. What the fuck is going on?
Don't play with me on this nonsense. Do not play with me. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, do you have any proof? Because if you don't, you better start shutting up. Because the next time I see Shanny and Rev, I'm going to tell them to go see an attorney. And you want to know what? When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need no money.
What?
I hope you understand it. When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need a dime.
You need to be able to prove damages. You have to, G-Man, you have to be able to prove damages, because what happens, see, with defamation, if the defamation hasn't affected your life in any way, shape, or form, then there's really no way for you to collect any monetary compensation for the defamation in and of itself. Also, you know, the counter to defamation is honesty and just the facts. So the fact that I'm just here giving my opinion online and the rest of the creators are doing that too, there's really nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Because these are just opinions, and nobody can really be persecuted for their opinions, because we live in a country, I'm not entirely sure if you know, yeah, it's called America, and I have a right to say whatever the fuck I really want to say about you, because I have a right to my fucking words. You know, also, I'm on this platform called YouTube's, right? And YouTube's allows me to say whatever the fuck I want to say too, within restriction. And Shanny and Rev got kicked off because they didn't stay within those guidelines. There's this thing, it's like, what's it called? Terms of service, right? And you got to follow that. You know, anyway, it's a lot of stuff that you're probably not going to understand. Let's get to the super chat. Thank you so much, Mindy. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm losing my mind.
This is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you can never master.
Petty Midnight Goddess, how dare you give me $5 Praise be the soup. No, don't trick me out of my money.
Oh, I had to. It's my fault.
This is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted
How dare
bastard.
you?
The English language is something that you will never master.
Petty X0X Aqueous X0X, how dare you give me $5 Praise be the soup.
How dare you?
Stop tricking me. This is illegal and you will go to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail. Physical jail. Can someone please direct me to all these attorneys out there taking cases for free? Yes, Ivy. Yes, I need to know about these attorneys, because we be spinning out the ass. I need to know.
They're not even on YouTube no more. And you got.
Let me know if you guys like the super chats. I tried to mix them up so that they were super fun. I'm trying to make this stream as like fun and engaging as possible, and I'm learning new tricks. Wait till I figure out this next thing. It's gonna be super epic. But yeah, let me know if you guys like it.
Guys are harassing them, concerned about these kids. You abortionists don't care about no kids.
The fuck? Hold on, wait. How did we get there? Hold on.
An attorney. And you want to know what? When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need no money. I hope you understand it. When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need a dime.
All right.
They're not even on YouTube no more. And you guys are harassing them, concerned about these kids. You abortionists don't care about no kids. You murder kids. You guys sit there and get legislation together so that you can murder kids before they get a chance to even breathe.
Oh, shit.
Don't give me that garbage that you guys care about children. When you're sitting there saying that a woman has a right to murder their baby whenever they want. Shut up. The bottom line is, at the end of
I think my new name's going to be Abortionist Parker. Maybe that's my new name. That's my first name. So, fun Miss Parker fact, my first name is Abortionist. I don't know how G-Man figured that out. Someone doxed me. It's one of my biggest shames. Like, I'm super embarrassed about it. You could tell, right? Like, it's just a really embarrassing first name to have. And, yeah, so, Abortionist Parker is my name. And I'm just, I'm really upset that he's so upset about abortions. Like, you know, there's nothing like waking up on a midsummer night's eve and going to the abortion clinic, you know, and just having a recreational abortion. And it just makes you feel so good, you know? And I wish he would just kind of get his hands off my ovaries so that I can continue to get recreational abortions. It just sucks. Again, my name is Abortionist Parker. It's really nice to meet you.
Of the day, these murderers on the internet who don't care about unborn babies want to try to convince everybody all of a sudden that they care about babies. These people who say that Shanny's a horrible person for using the N-word. Tell me this, where was this attitude when Shanny first used the N-word on me? We got a lot of videos we're going to be reviewing soon, ladies and gents, where I directly confronted the atheist community on this very topic. When she first used the word, you know what all you atheists were doing? You were applauding her and saying that she was doing a good thing when she did it to me. Why don't you tell the people about that, you liars?
Bitch, we laughed because it was funny. It was funny. The same bitch that was like, you could have been over here looking on these cheddars, eating this pussy. The same bitch that was trying to fuck you over. The same bitch, okay, gave you a house and snatched it up from you. Then now all of a sudden that bitch is calling you a nigger. The same bitch you was simping for. That shit's hilarious. And then to watch it come full motherfucking circle. Full circle for you to be simping for her again in the house that she took from you and called you a nigger about. My nigga, do you understand? Like, you cannot write a storyline that comically perfect. Like, no bullshit. If Dan Martin knew who you were, I swear to God, he would use this as a Rick and Morty storyline. This shit is fucking hilarious. Do you understand me? That's why they laughed at you. They laugh at you, Gary. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. Nobody cares. You're sitting here at work, covered in what I can only guess to be paint or dust from drywall. You are sweating bullets because there is no air conditioning. You're working for money under the table. You do not pay your fucking taxes. You had to spend the 4th of July by yourself in a men's group home that it looked like, or maybe a broom closet, eating cake by yourself, yelling into the void as you are right now. And for some reason, you think I'm not gonna laugh? Bitch, you stupid.
You never cared about her using that word. The only reason you're doing this is because you're making money on the internet now. And that, my friend, is what's going to come back to bite you in the butt. Because you're making money off of this and you're slandering somebody else's character, you are setting yourself up to be sued.
Oh, sued.
You idiots. You don't know what you're doing. So, Gentleman Pioneer, I saw your video, dude. Shanny and Rev child abusers, where's your physical proof? Oh, I saw a video and Dudu was on the... Where's your physical abuse? I'm sorry, where's your physical proof? Where's your physical proof that Shanny and Rev are abusing these children? I was physically there. Now you're calling me a liar.
Oh, G-Man thinks that abuse is only physical. He doesn't understand that neglect is abuse. That having children sleeping on shitty, pissy mattresses is abuse. That not providing them with food and appliances and a clean living environment is considered abuse. That's what the problem is. That's the problem. Because if you guys remember, G-Man was saying, I know what it's like to be in the hood, to be poor. I've eaten out of trash cans. Nigga, that's so below the poverty line. It's sad. Okay, I was laughing at first and then I was like, what? That's really sad. So if that's what you think poverty is, your bar is so low that what Shanny and Rev did to those children doesn't even register for you as a problem. And that's what's sad. Your morality, your cleanliness is next to godliness. There's a reason why when you go to a Christian woman's home, it's beautiful and clean. My husband's mother is a wonderful, beautiful Christian woman, and her mother is a beautiful, wonderful Christian woman. They are ushers at the church. They're on the women's board. These are old school African American Baptist church, Jesus, sweet baby Jesus loving women, okay? When they come to my home, they think that I am a Christian. You know why? Because my house is spotless. Spotless. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay, that is one thing that is practiced in the Black community. Now, if you're trifling, you're trifling. That's on you. I don't care how poor you are, especially if you're a Christian. You're gonna keep your house clean. You're gonna bust your ass to keep it clean. You know why? Because cleanliness is next to godliness. But see, G-Man doesn't see it that way. You know, he picks and chooses his shit. That's what this is. We're cherry picking anyway.
Don't sing it. Make sure you bring your butt in the room and bring it. Because I'm not going to be a nice G-Man tonight at all.
Yeah, bring it.
I'll let you talk and tell your lies. Just get ready for the one term that you all hate. Where is your proof? Period.
Bring it.
Period. No, I'm not turning on GP. I'm angry at GP. I'm angry at anybody that got the nerve to call themselves a Christian on here and don't know how to do
Black Guy TV just sent me the video that G-Man's upset about. We're going to play that next.
no research to see whether or not somebody's telling the truth on here. Enough's enough with this. And I mean everybody who claims to be in the body of Christ. Either provide proof or shut up. You have to, before you can accuse somebody of something, you need one or two witnesses to establish a thing. If you don't have one or two witnesses, shut up.
Hold up, wait a second. You always be flip-flopping on these Old Testament rules. So now we have to abide by everything is Old Testament law shit. You got to have at least two witnesses for everything. That's what we're doing? That's what the fuck we're doing? Okay, there's two boys in that motherfucking house, and they were both witness to the fact that that mattress was shitty and pissy. There were two cats in that motherfucking house, and they were witness to the overwhelming mountain of fecal matter that piled on the floor. Just wonderful pile of shit on the floor. There's more than two witnesses. Now, how about you bring it, bitch? Again, G-Man's standard is really, really low. So the fact that anyone would even think of trying to talk to him is fucking ridiculous. But we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it because I hope everybody goes in there and tortures his bitch ass. Go in there, call that bitch a nigga. Call that bitch all sorts of horrible things. We about to walk him down on G-Man. Petty family, unite. You know, hashtag petty fam. We're going to have some fun with this bitch. This is stupid.
God hates a lying tongue. Go look it up. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Go look it up. You will be severely punished for that when you stand before Almighty God if you don't repent. If these dummies want to do it, let them do it. But I'm very disappointed that Christians are not obeying the scripture with this.
Ooh, he's mad at Gentleman Pioneer.
Period. Streaming at work? You guys are funny. I'm still at the house. Thank
you for whoever asked that question. Who asked that question? Somebody did. Shout out to the petty fam. So he's at the house right now. He did say that yesterday. He was at the house because he got the CPS letter. They said they came to the house looking for Shani and Rev. And he's there. Looks like he's doing repairs. So, G-Man, was I then right this whole time that when you're doing these dumbass fucking videos and you're covered in sawdust and paint and you are looking disgusting in a really disheveled house that you were the entire time fixing the house that I said you were in that you denied earlier? Okay, God doesn't like a tongue that bears false witness, G-Man. I caught you in a lie, Gary. I caught you in a motherfucking lie.
Let's get to this again. All right. Where is your proof of physical abuse or child abuse?
Neglect is child abuse. Look up the definition, G-Man. Get a dictionary.
Do you even know what child abuse is? CPS even said it's not even against the law to tap you, to spank your child in the butt. They said it right there in front of me.
That's not the problem, G-Man. Making children live in filth is the problem.
Where is your proof that they are abusing their children? Where is it? All I've been doing is watching you dumb atheists lie over and over. You know what's going to start happening? I'm going to be straight up honest. The next, you know what? Brett Keane, if you're watching this, Brett, I want you to do something for me. Every single time somebody gets on YouTube and makes a YouTube video and they claim that G-Man is friends with child abusers and do not provide proof, it is time to flag their behinds.
Now we're on our false flagging campaign, folks. BK, Brett Keane, folks. Brett Keane. Hey, Grampy, how are you doing, sweetie pie? Love you to pieces. PT Ham, looks like we got a full house. How you guys doing? Hit the like button. Brett Keane, we were watching the Brett Keane interview of Shani and Rev when G-Man went live. For those of you who are just jumping in with us, G-Man has lost his shit. He's pissed off about something that Gentleman Pioneer did. Black Guy TV has just sent me that video. We're going to watch that as soon as G-Man gets done ranting in the house that he got from Shani and Rev. It looks like he's doing some repairs, and he happens to be extremely sweaty and ashy all at the exact same time. It's an amazing phenomenon. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button. Let's go ahead and keep going.
I done had it up to here with this. Okay? I'm friends with child abusers. Now it's time to have the conversation. You remember a long time ago when you guys said that, oh, Christians don't talk about slavery. We don't talk about slavery. We don't talk about rape. And I talked about it so much that you guys started barfing and started getting sick at the stomach. Get ready again, because now we're about to spend 100 years talking about child abuse and how little you idiots know about it. You get away with this stuff.
Yeah, Brett Keane is the asshole who abused his wife and mother. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there. For anybody who doesn't know who Brett Keane is, he is going to pop up later in the show. But yeah, that's who Brett Keane is. Brett Keane is an asshole on the internet who false flags, doxes people, was kicked off the internet at one particular time for doxing people that I learned today. Interesting fact. And yeah, G-Man is now want to employ him to false flag all of our channels for informing people about the abuse that Shani and Rev inflicted on their children. The home that house was left in. I watched myself. I've done a lot of Shani research. And I can tell you that house is probably not the best place for a kid to be, especially one with special needs. The home itself was left disgusting to the point of it's a crime scene. That apartment was a crime scene. So, yeah, I, for one, believe it is Miss Parker's opinion. I just want everybody to know it is Miss Parker's opinion that Shani and Rev neglected their duties as parents to clean the home and care for those children in the way that they should have been cared for. And it is my opinion that because of that neglect, they are child abusers. So that is my opinion. Let's clip that, get that to Brett Keane, and see what happens.
Because people are quiet. I'm about to make a lot of noise on here about this. Because you idiots are slandering the characters of not them, but you're slandering my character. But let's just say this. What if I was friends with child abusers? It is none of your business.
Just like G-Man defends the fact that it is worse to lie than to diddle a child. It is worse to lie than to diddle a child, folks. That's something else G-Man also has said. He defends child sex offenders. He defends child abusers. He defends woman beaters. He defends wife beaters. G-Man also defends slavery. So does it surprise us, folks? Is it any surprise? God, my pause game is awesome today. Is it any surprise that he's doing that? I think this really, you know what? This calls for it. I added something. Yeah, blue fire. Because we're in it. G-Man's lost his shit. I went ahead and added the fire to coordinate with the wigs. Yeah, I'm stepping my game up, folks. Doing the best I can for you. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button.
I don't say nothing with you guys being friends with people who touch little kids. Yeah, I know all about your little friends who do that kind of thing. I know all about your friends who are racist. I know all about your friends who are plotting to do physical harm against other people. I know all about that. I know about some of you being LGBTQ and being bisexual and y'all having sex parties. I know all about that stuff.
Oh, no.
I know about the racist comments that you guys are saying.
Dude, you called me a trans woman for like a month. Now you're pissed off we have lesbian and gay people in the community? Oh, no. Everybody, listen. I need you guys, congregation, I need you guys to come together. We need to hide all of our LGBTQ members, and we need to just, we need to put them away, folks, so that they can be safe from the wrath that is G-Man.
In your discords. I know all about that.
Oh, no, our discords. We're so gay in our discords. We're so gay. Oh, no. Our sex parties. When are you guys having sex parties without me? Wait, seriously, which one of you assholes are having these crazy YouTube atheist sex parties and not inviting me? You guys are mean. You guys are stingy, just evil, absolutely evil.
This is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master.
Petty Peebothalu, how dare you give me $5 Australian? Praised be the soup.
Praise
Remember,
be the
G-Man still defends Matt Bell, the living embodiment of the term Bell and otherwise known as penis head.
Thank you, Matt Bell. I'm to say no more. Yes.
I know all about that.
He knows all about it.
I know all about that. So you guys are experts in child abuse, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I might actually call it this. Tonight, we're going to call it Atheist Gets Owned on Child Abuse.
On child abuse.
Because you don't know jack about it. Oh, G-Man, when I was a baby. Listen to me. Don't expect no empathy out of me tonight. I don't care what happened to you as a baby.
He doesn't care.
When you decided to lie about me, I stopped caring about what happened to you as a baby.
He doesn't give a
You think it's funny? You ain't gonna like my show tonight. That's all I got to say. So I don't care if you were child abused. I don't care what your mama and your daddy did to you when you were little. You don't get to put my name in this nonsense as if it's true.
He don't give a fuck.
You think it's funny? Don't worry. I've been on YouTube just as long. I know how to play the game. Like I said, it's all good. And by the way, since you guys want to keep bringing this up, and I did say I was going to stop with the Scientist Sam stuff, today, starting today, and for the next 9 weeks, we're about to start talking about the Scientist Sam race stuff all over again. And you want to know why? Because you people want to get on here and you want to make stuff about shading for Christ, then I'm going to tell the truth about that racist that all of you support, known as Scientist Sam.
Racist.
Period. So, some people are going to say, G-Man's upset. You want to know what? Would you be upset if somebody was slandering your name? Of course you would.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got so mad when you and Vaughn were calling me a trans woman. I was so mad. I was like, oh, my God. I couldn't sleep. Like, I was so mad.
By the way, do not ask me to unblock you.
Okay.
The answer is no.
All right.
If you get blocked, you're staying that way. Create another sock account. More power to you. I don't care if you don't watch.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Thank you for telling me that, Quick Six Productions. You're gone. All right?
Are you done? Almost done. Okay, he's almost done ranting. Oh, yeah. God, you're sweating your ass off and you're still dusty. That's
I'm listening.
Crazy.
Come on, keep with the insults.
What do you
Because once you block, don't ask me to unblock you. The answer is no. And you are not going to be joining my room unless you can come up with a pretty clever sock account. Because I'm not just blocking you on this, I'm blocking you on StreamYard too.
Oh, no.
So come on, just keep running your mouth.
Keep running your mouth, folks.
No, I didn't say I was enabling child abusers. This man called Shanny and Rev child abusers. Where's your proof of that? Oh. Where's your proof?
He's pissed. Okay, all right.
Where's your proof?
Let's speed G-Man up really quick because we got to get to this video. I'm so excited.
Where is your proof?
He's pissed. Okay, G-Man. Got it. Any other good titty bits you want to tell
Where is your proof?
God, you just going to keep saying that?
You don't got no proof, but you get to just get on social media, so-and-so. What if I start calling you people rapists and saying that I'm a witness to you raping a person, and I call the authorities and I start saying, you want to know what? So-and-so raped somebody and I'll testify in court that they did it.
Whoa. We got dark. Folks, we're getting dark.
We do not train to be
Oh.
merciful. Enemy deserve
Look at you
no
being nasty in the
mercy.
chat.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
Mm.
Halloween and collard greens.
Just my
Petty
goodness.
Peebothulu is giving handjobs for $5 Australian in the outside chat. Wait, did he not forgive us, Sam? Thinking face, did we forget to say no take back says? Thinking face.
Exactly. He took it back. He no longer forgives Sam for the horrible racist joke that he told. Okay? No longer forgives him. It's no holds barred. G-Man is taking the gloves off. Folks, we are going full Super Saiyan G-Man, and we cannot turn back. I'm happy I picked the blue wig. I'm ready. I am so ready for this. Let's go.
Or what if I decide to come out there and say I witnessed a murder and I watched this atheist over there murder somebody? You wouldn't like that, would you? What if I started contacting all of the major Fortune 500 companies and saying that don't employ this person because this person's guilty of murder? You wouldn't like it.
Is that what you think that people are doing? Like, people are calling all the companies in the area and they're like, hey, don't hire this person because of X, Y, and Z. Like, you think I can call Amazon and be like, hey, Amazon, there's this dude named the Tated Jedi, and like, he is a total asshole, and you do not want to hire him because he does weird stuff with horses. And like, what? I don't understand. Anyway, don't tell Tated I said that weird shit. He's gonna get mad at me.
You wouldn't like it. This is what I'm talking about with the hypocrisy of the atheist community, ladies and gents. This is why we don't vote for them. This is why your parents kick you out the house when they find out you're an atheist. This is why you're considered at the bottom of the freaking barrel when it comes to life in general.
What?
This is why when you go to Saudi Arabia, Iraq, or any other country, they don't
Gentleman Pioneer's not an atheist, though.
want you to have any rights because of the things that you do to other people. And you deserve it.
Whoa.
You deserve to be beheaded in Saudi Arabia and Iraq. You deserve to be persecuted here in America. You deserve to be persecuted around the world. Because
Whoa. Whoa. I haven't seen G-Man talk about killing people in a while. Like, just straight up beheading motherfuckers. Damn it, man. What did he say?
you people have horrible behavior. You have horrible, horrible, horrible behavior. But you want to know what? I'm not going to call it horrible behavior. I'm going to do what most Christians do. You people are sinners, and you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to the lake of fire. Now you guys are like, well, who believes that? Ha, 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 who believes that? I need to get my laugh on or whatever, right? You guys ain't like, ha, 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 who cares about that? Prove hell doesn't exist.
Thank you. Guess who?
Prove hell doesn't exist. Prove hell doesn't exist. Prove that God doesn't exist. Oh, I can't do that, Gina. I can't prove that hell exists. But I can prove I'm related to mushrooms, and I can prove that one of my great cousins is a dog and a cat and a mushroom. I can prove that one of my distant cousins is a watermelon. That life has no real meaning, and it's okay to murder babies.
We're dead sea salty right now.
But you're not allowed to abuse them when they're alive. What kind of stupid nonsense is that?
What's the name of that one? It's like a lake. I believe it's a lake. It's a dead lake, and it has like an amazingly high salt content. That shit literally just sits on top of the water. What's the name of that fucking lake?
What kind of stupid nonsense is that? Again, if you don't have no proof for it, you're going to get your salary behind own. So get ready, because this hangout's going to be happening sooner than you think. It's happening today, and I want proof. I don't care about what happened to you when you were a little kid. Nobody cares about what happened to you. I only care about the facts. Do you have any factual information that their child abuses besides, hey, you know what I heard? I heard that Revelation News does this. I heard that Shane Christ does this. I don't care about your rumors. I care about what you can prove in court.
G-Man, but you've never been to court. All right. So he finished that. All right. So G-Man has lost his fucking mind. Now let's go ahead and find this other video Black Guy TV sent us. Thank you so much. All right. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing? This is Gentleman Pioneer coming to you live and direct again.
The Dead Sea. It is the Dead Sea. Thank y'all.
I just wanted to bring up one issue, and I'm out of here. I might do a show later on today because I'm off of work today. Well, I was working from home, but I'm off right now. I'm not going to work no more. I've been working heavy for the last couple of days, but yeah, the CPS issue with G-Man was bringing up. Please, I am begging everybody. If you are calling CPS and sending them to a condemned house, please stop. That is not helping those kids' case. If there are, in my eyes, in my knowledge, I agree there's child neglect and child abuse that's going on with those two individuals. I agree with that. But we do not need people calling CPS and sending, and giving CPS a location to a condemned house, because that's not helping those kids' case. That's really not. I really, really want those kids to be in a better place, to be in a better situation. So that's the point of this, this little.
All right, look, I can't even be mad at him about that. Everything he's saying so far is true. Whoever did call to the abandoned home and sent them to the abandoned home, all you did was waste resources. So that was a dick move. There was no reason to do that whatsoever. Period. You got your information wrong, you didn't know what you were talking about, and you pulled the trigger on something you shouldn't have. You should take this as a lesson and not do that shit again. Whoever you are, I hope you're listening. Because that's not the way you should go about doing anything. Period.
Quick live stream video. Please stop sending CPS to the condemned house in PA. G-Man had talked to me extensively about it, and he have shown me that he actually talked to the CPS worker that came, and the CPS worker told him that, they was given, a report that Shanny and Rev might be staying there. And he had to tell them that, hey, the house is condemned. Look, come walk. He had to walk through the house. You came to live in this house. So if people are making reports and they are sending information that Shimmy Red may be at that house in PA, that's not helping those children at all. That is not helping them. Do not call the CPS unless you have valuable information.
Snyder Handyman, you're saying that all of it is a lie? Listen, I rely on Snyder. Snyder ends up getting some really good intel. Inform us, baby. Inform us. Does G-Man know that he's fucking lying? Has G-Man fabricated this problem? Is he trying to steam up controversy so that he can get attention? Snyder, let me know.
Then call. Yes. I'm all for, if you know where those two individuals are, and you have valuable information that they are there in that location, call.
Perfect. All right. So Burnt Toast is saying, thank you, Black Eye TV. Burnt Toast is saying that CPS may be looking for Shanny at a previous address, so no one is actively calling. That could also be the case. I see a couple of you guys agreeing with that statement, so let's figure it out.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool. But don't make false reports, because CPS will close the case. And it's sad to say, but they will close the case. And we don't want the case to be closed if it's child abuse involved. But CPS will close the case off of false reports. So please, I'm begging you, don't send the CPS to false locations like the one in PA where G-Man's at. He's at. I'm not saying he lived there. I'm not saying that's what his current residence is. I'm just explaining. I care about children's well-being and safety, so don't send them there, because that's a condemned house. Please, I'm begging y'all. Please don't do that. Let's not make too many false reports. Because if you make too many false reports, they will close the case. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, this is sounding a little sus. Maybe this is all kind of coordinated. I don't know. I do know that I will give it to Gentleman Pioneer. He has stated before on and off screen that he doesn't like Shani and Rev. That could be the reason why. It's not hard to see that neglect is there. So most people with common sense, so I'll give him that. He has at least enough common sense to say that and call it out. Also, false reporting CPS on people never works, right? If you want a lesson into why vigilante justice does not work, look at what Chris Hansen did with the Onision case. Don't turn Shani's case into the Onision case. You know, that's all I'll say on that. Talking about that, let's get back to this interview we were doing. Thank you so much, Sweetie Pie.
This is your eulogy.
Why is that one keep popping up?
On this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master.
Petty Peebothulu, how dare you give me $5 praise be the soup. Wait, did he not forgive us, Sam? Thinking face, did we forget to say no take back says? Thinking face.
We did. I think we did, folks. We totally forgot. Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Oh my goodness. Yes, we're going to change the narrative all over again. Why? Because that's what we do. There it is. Boom.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of people out there who are beaten down. I think.
There we go. Let's get back into this video, folks. Here is the video that was posted July 5th this month. Brett Keane, the person who beat his wife and his mother, the person who was banned for doxing people, the individual who is the biggest piece of shit on the internet, well, close to one of the biggest pieces of shit on the internet, is interviewing Shani and Rev. It seems pretty fitting that we go ahead and go through this. If you haven't had a chance to check out this interview, I noticed a lot of people didn't get a chance to view it. So here you go. Without giving him the view, let's get into it.
I agree. And there's some things I'd like to let people know out there. Whenever I was having trouble and I was having struggles in my life throughout the decade of being on YouTube, financial problems, Shani and Jason were one of the only people who actually reached out and they offered support. So I would ask that if they have a link or some kind of PayPal, anything, that I will be more than happy to put out in the comments. It's not just me. They've helped out many, many different users out there. They don't get on video and brag or boast about the good things.
Oh, no, that's their bullshit green screen they're using. It's a really shitty green screen.
They did, but I think it's important for people to know that although they have their flaws, they have helped people, they've loved people, they've been there for people, and it makes me really, really sad that the idea that they may not want to do the internet anymore. And I think a lot of people will see this and they'll say, you know what, I don't want to be done like this either, because they're two normal people just fighting and struggling in life. And there's a lot of you out there that are in pain, a lot of you out there that are suffering, but what are you going to do if you come on the internet? You're just going to add to your problems. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, and also, I can't take the stress anymore. I'm having really bad health problems. Like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here on the earth type of health problems. I need a walker to walk. I can barely stand sometimes. And it's really bad. And the doctors are trying to figure out what's going on with me, and they still haven't. So
We do not train to be merciful here. Enemy deserve no mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
Do you have a link so I can get people to try to support?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find something for
Petty
you.
Mr. Whatever is giving hand jobs for $1.99 in the outside chat. Did you get foot in DM MrzParker? It was hers.
Yeah, I did it again. I did it again. I don't even know. Okay, listen. Like, y'all don't even know. If y'all could hear the shit I say when I'm muted, they're like lost gems. Okay? And it just fucking sucks that for whatever reason, like, I be muted. Like, I don't even. This is why I need a producer. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I fucking need a producer at this point. Like, this is just sad, right? This is what you get, folks. This is the high quality production you get with Sweet Halloween and Collard Green Productions. Oh shit, I said it right. Ah, fuck. God damn it, I suck.
Brett.
My PayPal. Let me get that real quick.
No, not PayPal.
Well, if you put the link out, I'll post it up on the front of the video as well as in the comments. I'll pin it up for you.
Okay, one sec, Brett. I'll try and get this going. Sorry, brother. We should.
By the way, Jason and Shani, if you guys have friends that you want to support you to bring into the room, you can give out the link to your friends that you trust.
Well, the only one I would trust is G-Man, to tell you the truth.
You know, you're welcome to give them the link if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah,
that's cool. He's been actually working his butt off, Brett, because well, there was an individual that said they needed money when they didn't. They just literally lied and said, "Yeah, I'm moving quick and I need like $1,000." It's insane, Brett. Like these people are so hard, man.
Let me turn that down real quick.
So that's Yanni.
Yeah, I know that's an accident.
Okay.
Who is this artist formerly? Who is that?
Artist formerly.
Somebody at the backstage came in. It's called the artist formerly.
Oh yeah,
that's my PayPal right here.
Are you in there twice now?
No.
Are you in there?
No. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
I'm trying to get a link for the cash.
Okay. Did you put it in the private chat?
My cash app is Shani number 4 Christ. This is my cash app.
Help, Shani and Jason. Here's the link, and voila. Let's get that out there today. All right, so there it is. Folks can help her out as well as Jason. Like I told you, folks, they've helped out tons and tons of people on the internet. I've had a lot of people in private say, hey, when I was having a tough time, Shani and Jason, they helped out. Whatever the hell your feelings are, remember, they're people too. And if you can help, if you got anything.
This is weird. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't like Brett Keen's voice at all.
It'd be great.
Thanks,
all right,
Brett.
continue on, guys.
It's very hard right now for us, and it's very hard for me, and I can't do it anymore. You know, I was doing it for almost 20 years, trying like social media, and I got my name out there, and I know a lot of people, but it's to the point now where I've been hurt so badly by people. Like, they pretend they're your friend just to backstab you and have that moment, that aha moment where, aha, I'm not your friend anymore.
Bitch, if you've been doing this for 20 years and you thought this was going to be a career and for 20 years it never jumped off, then yes, you need to go ahead and put it in. Go ahead, hang up the hat, honey. It's over. It wasn't for you, boo-boo. Everything is not for everybody. Second point, you created the environment that you're in right now. Again, sweetie pie, you're the one who decided to air out your dirty ass motherfucking laundry. You're the one who did that. Nobody else. Didn't nobody force you to get online and say filming in progress? Didn't nobody force you to make porn? Didn't nobody force you to do any of the dumb shit that you decided to do while you were here on the YouTubes and before times? You know, the before 4 times, you know? Like, you did that shit.
I got your information.
Sakes.
You know, I'm going to release it to people. And it's one of the most sickest games I've ever gone through with people, because it's like, who do you trust? It's really to the point where it's like, I can't trust nobody in my life. Nobody. And me and Jason, we fought so many times over these people, because it's like they pretend to be our friends and then they're not. And then they're trying to sneak.
Okay, Jules did not force you to say the things you said to her. Okay, you were talking about getting that man locked up for his mental health. You're the one who was talking about leaving him and how he was abusing you, trying to set that shit up. You're the one who did that shit. She didn't make you do that. Okay? Nobody makes you say this shit. Just because they expose your bullshit doesn't mean that they're making you do it. That's ridiculous.
Information and trying to break us up, more importantly.
Oh, yeah.
It's been torture the last few years with these people, because they just won't stop. And it's like, I don't attack these people. I ignore them as much as I possibly can. And I don't even call them out by names either, but they know who they are. So that's why they continue, because they're like, aha, look at her. And it's like, it's to the point now, it's like, I don't even want to give you guys content anymore. I'm done being used. I'm tired of everyone making money off my name. And I can't make money off my own name and everyone else. It's slavery. It's slavery.
Bitch, really? You don't have any talent. Nobody cares. The only people that actually care about you are the content creators that literally use the dumb shit you say to make content. That's it. Maybe you should change yourself. It's not us. We're not the fucking problem. Jules isn't the problem. Drag isn't the problem. Black Guy TV isn't the problem. Well, he doesn't even cover you anymore. You know what I mean? Most people, we're like over you. You're literally being covered by so many other people now because the bubble bursted on your fat ass. Okay? You wanted to be infamous. Now you're fucking infamous, bitch. Everybody knows how goddamn disgusting you are. Everybody knows. Everybody knows your dirty little fucking secrets now, and everybody's talking about it. There were like 7 streams today from creators I did not know covering you. Do you understand? Like, bitch, you're all over the place. You can pretend like you don't like this, but you'll be back. You'll be back. And now you want to sue everybody. Okay, I'd love to see this shit happen.
What's going on with me? It's like I worked my butt off and everyone else made money off me except me.
You did work anything.
It's not fair. And I'm done working for free. I'm done putting videos out there and working my ass off and trying to do something to support my family and not getting anywhere with it at all.
Making YouTube videos is not going to support your family. I'm serious. Like there are a few content creators out there who can honestly say that what they bring in on a consistent basis can take care of their household. It is a really hard thing to do on YouTube, and that's a job. Do you understand? Like, it takes effort. Even this that I'm doing takes effort. I had to learn how to use the OBS. I have to learn how to play with stuff. You want to make your show entertaining, you've got to actually put some fucking effort in, bitch. What you did is you sat there on your fat ass and you ate and you ate and you ate and you insulted people and you were a bigot and you were a fucking racist and you fucking threatened people. You did the most disgusting shit online a woman can do. You did porn and then claim the people watching it were raping you. Bitch, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. You didn't put any fucking effort in. Again, $750,000. You had so much money. Bitch, you could have had a whole fucking studio set up. Whole studio set up. Bomb ass cameras. You sit your ass in a chair. Thaddeus Matthews does that shit every motherfucking day. Every day. That could have been you, bitch. But no, you don't have that drive. You don't have that creativity. But now you're mad at all of us because we turned your shit into fucking gold. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sue me. Sue me, bitch. I think I'm going to start doing Shanny content again.
Because I've tried. I've tried.
And I can make a statement just for anybody that's out there that
I think it's time to re-release that video of the road trip.
Thinks that this stuff isn't real. Okay, like I'm telling you right now that before I got with Shanny, I didn't even know what harassment meant. But I'm going to tell you that there are a group of people out there that really want to hurt Christians, and that's what I'm seeing. There's a common thread. Like Vaughn's the only one that's really, like, you know, he's pagan, but they just pick on him for whatever, you know. But the thing is, this is targeted against Christians, and I don't understand it or where it's coming from. I mean, Jesus said we would be persecuted, but man, I'm telling you, Brett, like we were talking behind the scenes, and I really do understand what you and others have gone through now, because I can't get a job now, man. They were so horrible with us. They got us swatted in Colorado. And because they made this false report that Shanny and I couldn't be together under the same roof. It was not true. That is not true. At the time that they tried to do this and get these cops out there, and they did. They got the cops out, and they got an obstruction charge that I am now a criminal. Why? Because I was trying to stop a false arrest. That's why, on Shanny. And I got an obstruction charge for it.
Bitch, that's not how any of that shit went down. That's not how that went down. First of all, let's go through your guys' criminal record that you left on the YouTubes. This is the shit I found out watching other creators. Okay, you guys went to the Detective Pikachu movie. You got drunk off your fucking asses, driving with children in the fucking car. You got into a goddamn car accident, went home, got into a motherfucking fight. The police got called by who? Shanny, after she whooped your motherfucking ass. Then she got arrested. Okay, they were the nicest cops that ever could be. Then she gets out. Y'all can't fucking be around each other. So now she's standing in a motel room and she decides to do a whole motherfucking video butt ass naked with a fucking blanket on her nasty ass, talking about, I'm a victim. They Googled me. You dumb bitch. The fuck? Y'all are the fucking criminals. Y'all are the ones who keep doing dumb shit. I haven't been arrested. I don't get arrested. I do dumb shit all the time. I don't be getting arrested. The fuck?
These people, Brett, they just ruin lives. That's what I got to say.
Ruin lives. Yeah.
I don't know if you both have.
The outside chat got him an obstruction charge. Somehow, we are the ones who got him an obstruction charge. That's how that fucking works.
Notice, but G-Man keeps on asking if he can get a link.
I gave him one.
Okay. I'm sorry that you both have been through that. For anybody out there that might be starting out on YouTube, my advice for you is if you plan on doing videos, one thing that me and Shanny and Jason have made mistakes on in the past of doing is we responded to some of our trolls and actually named them, and it gave them views and actually helped them, and that's exactly what they wanted. So if you got somebody who's stalking you and abusing you and all that, ignore them, report them, do whatever, but don't give them any views. Here we go. Hey, G-Man, welcome to the room. Let me put this on the...
I might have to employ some people.
Well, first and foremost, Brett Keen, how you doing? Long time no see. And then Shanny and Rev, looking forward to seeing you guys either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay, good.
Amen. Oh my God, I missed you.
Don't worry about it. I got you both. Don't worry about it.
I just legit missed you, bro. That's all.
Legit missed
you. Yeah, we gotta have a good old time when we see each other again.
It's cool. Like, seriously, Brett, you need to meet G-Man. He is a wonderful energy to be around.
It's true.
He will brighten your depressed ass up. Like, he brightens my depressed ass up.
It's true.
He does, man. He does. He's an amazing man. And I don't understand, like, if you got to know him, I don't understand why he would get any hate, because if they knew how amazing he was, they wouldn't hate on him at all.
They attack him, I think.
He's a beautiful man, and just...
You've been getting abused too, G-Man?
I've been getting abused, and I was listening to what Shanny and Rev was saying before I got in here. And first, with Rev was saying that there's real targeted abuse on here, and it's very true. I have the emails and the text messages to prove it, and Shanny and Rev have a lot more than I do. And there's video evidence that this all over the internet, and these attacks are mostly coming from very hateful atheists here on the internet. They don't like Shanny and Rev, and they're trying to cancel them, and it's not right because Shanny and Rev have a different opinion than what they got. And these people that supposedly support freedom of speech don't want them to use their freedom of speech on YouTube, and they're profiting off of them even now. And they don't even got a YouTube account, and they're profiting off of them now. So, Brett, before the show is over, I think what you should do is teach Shanny and Rev how to deal with them according to terms of service, so that they can cut that nonsense out. They either give Shanny and Rev a cut of the donations that they're getting, or seriously speaking, they need to stop talking about them, like report their behinds to YouTube.
Well, harassment and stalking and cyber stalkers doing all these type of things, impersonation, these are all things that violate terms of service and community guidelines. Shanny and Jason, they're sounding like they've had enough. And personally, it might be good to take a couple months off. If you decide to come back, I would totally support you and tell people to go to your channel wherever you started up or anything like that. We both know I've been through a hell of a lot of stuff. And as far as people cause an issue for jobs and all that, I know a while back some people tried getting you fired, G-Man, and you were just trying to work hard.
They were successful, and they were very successful.
You believe that?
But you want to know what though? Life goes on. You find another job. That's what you do. These people, I'm telling you, Brad, I've gotten a lot.
How could they have been successful and also ran off the internet by the trolls at the same time? I'm just saying. How could they have been canceled and successful? They would have like totally survived the cancel. Do you know how many YouTubers like overcome their scandals? I'm just saying.
This is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master.
Petty J Skull, how dare you give me $10 praise be the soup. Just because MrzParker a sexy bish grin.
Thank you. I am a sexy bitch. Thank you.
More aggressive since you've been going, man. I think I've gotten a lot more aggressive, a lot more verbal about some things. And I've gotten educated about the law. So a lot of them, some of them have backed off of me, and then while others are still coming after me, they haven't learned nothing. But I take what I earn and I try to help Shanny and Rep anytime any chance I get. Because what's happening to these two is wrong. It's just wrong.
So he's been so Rev.
So can you guys do me a favor?
If you guys remember, Rev and Shanny got into a fight not too long ago, and Rev said, "G-Man pays our bills." And she was like, no. And he was like, yeah, G-Man pays our bills. So there's a confirmation right there. G-Man is paying their motherfucking bills. G-Man, you're the biggest simp. You are a major simp, bro.
Favor, I got to use the restroom real quick. I've been drinking coffee. You guys want to take over the broadcast for a little bit and talk about some things?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Shanny, long time no see. How you doing, sis?
Well, you know how I'm doing. But
right.
By the way, I have some DMs when you get here that you need to see. Because they date back to 2017, and you're going to be thanking me very much for them because it proves the harassment over the years.
Oh,
thank you, and I appreciate it because I'm definitely going to put it to use. That's for sure. Because they claim I don't have anything, but I know I do.
But I know
you know.
Oh yeah, I have it, and it's literally them asking information about you and saying they will not ever stop harassing you.
Excellent. And if it goes back as far as 2017, that's even better. Because I'll shut them up, trust me.
Yep, and it's really me telling them to stop obsessing over you two.
Oh,
and them saying, no, I'm going to continue to do it.
Oh, okay, great.
So
and
it's great proof.
Good, and I'm going to copy every last one and I'll take it in front of a judge.
Yep, it's right there. It's right there.
How are you coping with the pain?
Huh?
Oh my God.
How are you coping with the pain?
Not good.
All right, so.
Not good. I'm literally sitting here and I usually stare in a corner and try to zone out.
Well, tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably around 12:01, I'll give you a call and we can meet up and we can go take care of that.
What are you doing, Petty Dragon King? She is only gonna do $4.99 worth of drugs now.
Yes.
I need more info about the sex party's eyes eggplant sweat droplets #WAP. When is the next meetup and whatnot?
I don't
shrugging.
know. I don't know. Apparently we're having these wild sex parties and we're all just like super gay. We're just LGBTQing it up over here. Okay. Heathens we are.
Yeah. And then I'm having really bad neurology problems where I'm having really bad tremors. I've been having them all day and I have to use the walker in order to walk because the tremors are so bad.
Oh my God.
So
how do you usually cope with that? Do you like listen to some gospel music, or do you go to see? What does the doctor tell you to do?
The doctor has.
I'm having tremors. What do you usually do for that? Do you listen to some gospel music? If you don't get the fuck away from me with your dumb shit, kind of dumb nigga shit.
Really done anything yet because they're trying to figure out what is causing this issue. But
extreme anxiety.
I don't know if it's that.
Because I get it a little bit myself when here. Sometimes I have to turn the. I can't be on YouTube and listen to what people are saying because sometimes I get overly anxious and I have to like get my mind together and be careful about what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it, who not to talk about. Like I have to be really careful with that stuff, especially where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? With getting ready to deal with these people.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, he was so measured, folks. G-Man was so measured today. Oh my God.
I'll wait for you to deal with them and finally it will end. I hope it ends after this. Because I can't.
To be merciful here. Enemy deserve no mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline. Sweet Halloween and collard green.
Petty J Skull is giving hand jobs for $5 in the outside chat.
Nasty.
Can the bum licking and brown nosing be any more nauseating?
Can you stop giving blowjobs? What are you doing out there? You giving hand jobs for $5 out there? The outside chat is nasty.
Can't do it anymore. Like these people tracking me down and calling the police on me
Oh, yes, honey. She's breaking that walker out as if all of a sudden she needs people to know. This is her setting the stage for more grifting. We're homeless and I'm disabled. Remember, she was trying to be disabled a while back. This is just the next level to that. I'm sure she's going to need she's going to get a fucking wheelchair in a second. Watch. It's about to get fucking pitiful, folks. Real pitiful.
And getting CPS.
Not one motherfucking job application, but she got all these goddamn ideas on how to grift.
On my butt all the time. And it's like, I forgot to tell you, CPS showed in my house a couple days ago. Again.
Right.
Again, yeah.
That's what I want to talk to Brett about.
He was standing and he was like, I don't even know why I'm here. It's obvious your kids aren't afraid of you. It's obvious they're well fed, they're dressed, and they're taken care of. So why am I here?
They're called prank calls, where they waste taxpayer dollars to send these people to a house where no abuse is going on to try to harass you. They're using the system to try to just harass you guys and drive you guys crazy.
Yeah,
but the good news is we have proof of this. We have proof.
Yeah, and they use the excuse that I'm abusive by yelling at the kid for not killing the cat because he didn't have him on his lap. He had him in between his legs.
Guess who agrees with you? Guess who agrees that
I know it's JD Kane.
JD Kane actually agrees and thinks that you guys wasn't being abusive. They talk about other stuff, but honestly and truthfully, you getting angry in the moment and saying something doesn't make you abusive. The problem with a lot of them is they're looking for anything and everything to attack you and to justify their attacking. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean?
If they were in this situation, I doubt them as parents. They've never been in a situation like that where they yelled at their kid. It's not abusive to yell at your kid. It happens.
That's not the
abuse. They forget that they drink in front of their kids.
G-Man, how much did your mama yell at you?
My mother? Oh, please, I got yelled at a lot. That wasn't abuse. That was me just getting reprimanded for the things that I've done. There's nothing abusive about that. What they need to do, I mean, if they really want to call CPS, they need to take their behinds to the hood and go over there and see what it's like over there. They'll be calling CPS on every household in the neighborhood.
He always does that. He always makes that stupid comparison that somehow in the hood, it's just, we're just beating the fuck out of people. And, you know, because you know what he means by the hood. Like, he means black people. Like, yeah, we just beat the fuck out of each other. We're just beating our kids, living in filth, cockroaches, eating out of fucking trash cans. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck away from me.
And then we'll be laughing at them saying, yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, you've probably had your mama take the belt to you. They'd call that abusive.
Oh, please, I got my behind whipped many times, and I thank my mother for all of those beatings too.
There you go.
Oh my God, see, that's what a wise individual says, actually, because it teaches you discipline, and that's what it's for, you know?
I'm not into this Daniel Dennett CPS nonsense that they got going on today. I'm not into that at all.
I don't understand this question. What does this mean?
Oh, that thing. Do you want to go into that? It's up to you.
Oh, the angel.
Do I still identify myself as the angel Sandafon?
Barking.
Do I identify myself as one? No, I'm Shannon.
Right.
Born here in the flesh.
Right.
Sandafon is my angel being. So
that's pretty much.
All right, so we changed the story up, folks. We're switching it up. Those of you who are familiar with your Shanny lore, Shanny and Rev are Archangel, Sandafon, and Metatron. They've said this many times before. She has used her powers to exact vengeance on her enemies. She is one of God's chosen. She is to be feared with all of her wonderful celestial Sandafon powers and whatnot.
That's the answer. It's like a guardian, kind of.
We do not train to be merciful here.
I want to bring attention to the way he's looking.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
They're giving hand jobs and shit.
Petty J Skull is giving hand jobs for $2 in the outside chat. Hand jobs are $2.
Hand jobs, $2. You out here giving hand jobs. You just out here being nasty.
But you have a spirit in you. Yep. We could say that.
The Holy Spirit, dude, flowing through me at all times. You know,
you can see the way that Jason like keeps looking at her to make sure that he's giving the right answer. And it just shows how terrified Jason is of Shanny, at least in my opinion.
Shanny, what you could do, Shanny, is you can co-host with Brett Keane on his show. They won't mess with Brett.
That's right.
They won't mess with Brett. I promise you that. They know better.
No, seriously, I don't want to deal with these people anymore. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to hear about them.
YouTube needs Channing for Christ. YouTube needs Channing for Christ.
But seriously, even watching YouTube makes me sick to my stomach now.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a reminder of what I had. And it hurts so bad because I spent almost 20 years of my life on this platform.
Wow.
On YouTube.
Long time.
And as long as Brett, I've been around. I'm as old as Brett, on YouTube. So he's a little
godfather.
He's a little bit older than I am in YouTube birthdays, but like
Brett King's the godfather. Brett King's the godfather of a lot of what we see going on today.
I've got a proposition that no one can refuse.
Like everyone wants to say that Steve McRae was the one that created the Great Debate. No, it was Brett King.
Oh, definitely.
Brett King was the one who created the Great Debate. It was Brett King and TJ. And Fake Sagan, Captain Osimo.
Shaka God? Is he in there?
Shaka God, yeah. Definite Nephilim free.
Oh,
he was part of it.
Definitely.
Coughlin. He was second. He was second.
To TJ?
No, he was like the second part here.
This just in, folks. Guess who actually started YouTube way back in 2005, folks? He is the guess who is the grandparent of YouTube?
The second tier of when people started coming into the Great Debate.
Okay, era. Yeah. Okay.
There was a lot of
Captain Awesome.
Captain Awesome. Oh.
Yeah.
He's different.
I know he's different.
If anyone remembers this, you're awesome. How taste my pee-pee.
Oh my God, that was disgusting. I remember you showing me that video.
Who was the other originals? Sarah Hano 6. I'll show you how old school I am by saying that name. Is he even around anymore? Brett, when's the last time you talked to Sarah Han?
I don't know. He kind of reminded me of that guy off the show Home Improvement, where you just see his eyes above the fence.
This just in from the Dragon Lord himself. Shani isn't completely lying here. Brett did help start YouTube atheism. Interesting. I don't like it. Go away. No.
I know. I liked his style though, man. I liked it. And he wasn't cruel. He wasn't
most
cruel.
Most of the people on here, Shani, that watch you now don't even know your history. They don't realize that you was the amazing ex-atheist, that you was around when the Amazing Atheist first got started. They don't even know that you was around when what's his name? Onision first started. You remember when he had like 500 views?
A lot of people know. A lot of us know. You're trying to strike down and false flag the channels that have the archives that talk about your shitty past. Again, you outside your mother's house drinking cheap wine, crying into the camera while your children are in your chat. Yeah, people know about you, bitch. We know.
Tommy, he's another original there. Tommy from the Bronx. I love you, baby. We need
Tommy
to go
from the
to
Bronx
to meet you. I will give you a big kiss on the lips because I love you so much.
G-Man and Brett, who's this on my
Oh my
shirt,
God.
man?
That looks like my doppelganger.
Hey, who is this? G-Man, you have to know who it is.
Is that Storm? Is that a wrestler?
Yes, it is. But you got to know which one. Come on now. He's the Shamrock dude. Come on, from WCW, Shamrock Man.
Is that Ken Shamrock? That looks like
Storm. Here's the name.
Dean Malenko.
Dean
The man of
Malenko.
1,000 holds. The man of
That's
1,000
right.
holds. Yeah.
The King of
Dean
Foley.
Malenko.
Sorry. Had to.
Dean Malenko. Cool.
So I got to ask one more time.
He did say one Nincion. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Do you think that you might be able to take a break and you guys just relax and then return? I mean, you don't want to do a Brett Keane where you quit 20 damn times and then come back. You know what I mean?
No, I'm here. I'm staying.
What?
You know what, Brett? If Shani and Rev come back, they need to be on a channel where they're safe.
You heard that shit.
Damn times and then come back. You know what I mean?
No, I'm here. I'm staying.
What?
She ain't going nowhere. Saw that shit, right? Y'all saw that dumb shit. She ain't going nowhere.
You know what, Brett? If Shani and Rev come back, they need to be on a channel where they're safe. They need to be on a channel that's not going to take their garbage on YouTube. And honestly and truthfully, I don't see the reaction community coming after you because they won't be around tomorrow, and they know it.
Well, I would like to comment on this.
They won't be around tomorrow, and they know it.
Part of God TV Network.
I want to comment for myself. Can I comment for
I should give my
myself?
GTV channel to these two. That's what I should do.
All right.
All right.
Here's my statement on coming back to YouTube. Okay. No, for one reason. because they don't deserve talent at all. I'm like Raven in WCW, and I'm saying to YouTube, you are an abusive employer, and I want restitution because my life has been destroyed.
What? Hold on. Oh, he said, I'm like the Raven. Okay, somebody go ahead and clip that. Play that back.
TV channel to these two. That's what I should do.
All right, here's my statement on coming back to YouTube, okay? No, for one reason, because they don't deserve talent at all. I'm like Raven in WCW, and I'm saying to YouTube, you are an abusive employer, and I want restitution because my life has been destroyed, okay? These trolls are like DDP with Raven.
And you've destroyed other lives, too.
It's a DDP with rabies.
Well, Shanny and Jason, G-Man is correct with what he says. If you two want to drop into the show,
that was ridiculous.
From time to time, if anybody mouths off at all, they'll be kicked out so damn fast. So it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll consider your offer.
Definitely.
I'll consider it.
Shanny is the hottest free agent on YouTube right now. Y'all just don't know. If I can do a co-show with Shanny, I'll do it like that. I've never seen on my GTV channel ever. How many we had, Shanny? We had like 500 live viewers, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was like 500 to 600 live viewers on GTV. Not because I had an atheist on here, but because Shanny was on here. Shanny's more popular than all of them combined.
Actually.
You know.
Well, it's like,
oh, Freddie, that's a foreign concept to them. Compensation from real employment, they don't understand what that means. The only compensation they understand is working for YouTube as a YouTuber, and their employer has done them wrong because of the trolls, and now YouTube has to pay them money along with the trolls for destroying their life.
I don't see the point of being on YouTube if I make all these videos, all this content, put all this work in. I'm a really good editor.
Yeah, you are.
And all these people said I hired people to edit my videos.
No.
No.
All right, that's a great question. Hey, you guys. How long do you think this situation is going to last? How long before Brett Keane and Shanny have turned on each other? Place your bets in the chat. Let's see. Just for shits and giggles.
I can testify because I've seen you work on it for 13 hours.
I've gone to school to do this stuff, okay?
She worked on videos for 13 hours. Playing Animal Crossing for 13 hours isn't working on anything.
And I don't see why I should put 13 hours into making a video, editing a video if it's going to be taken down and my name is stripped and told that my work is terrible. You know, it got to the point where I was just making cooking videos and these people were saying that my food is disgusting and nasty and how could you eat something so terrible?
Mm-hmm. Shanny, you're killing it just making food. I mean, think about it. You are so important to these people.
Does anybody know of any edited Shanny video? Did Shanny edit any videos at all?
You know what I mean? That you have 500 people watching you make spaghetti, and I was actually there for it. And that spaghetti was delicious. All right, so these people need to shut up. They don't know what they're talking about.
True. Thank you. They also were saying that I wasn't in pain because I made spaghetti. See, she can cook standing up, and it's like, you know how I was, G-Man. I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
And you know that I can barely walk too. You see it. Like
I'm there physically there in person. As a matter of fact, I was there when CPS came there the first time, and I was surprised. I was like, "What are you doing here? Those kids are doing better than."
Her complaint about YouTube is that people were mean in her chat, and then it got so bad that all she could do was cooking videos. And you assholes in the outside chat called her food disgusting. And you guys were horrible to her, and you treated her like a pariah. You guys are horrible people. Horrible. You ruined her YouTube career, and now she has to sue YouTube.
Than me. You know what I mean? But these knuckleheads on YouTube are lying, saying that you guys aren't taking care of them. And I'm using this raggedy behind $90 phone, and these kids got an iPhone 11. Them kids walk.
Thank you, Shapeshifting Monkey. I'm editing the Galaxy video that was the intro to her channel, was the only edited one I could recall. Thank you. So there is one edited video of Shanny's. Shapeshift Monkey, if you could, in Discord, can you send me the video I want to see what Shani edited, what that intro looks like. I've never seen that.
Walking around dressed to impress, eating good, doing good, but they're walking around here talking about some of these kids are being abused. I'll never listen to those atheists ever again. They're nothing but a bunch of liars.
Thank you.
Yeah, they've been saying it for years. I've been abusive toward my kids for years because I have a track record with CPS because of all the times they've called them over the 13 years.
Yeah.
They did it to Von Helton too. They do it to anybody they don't like.
Yeah, it's they saw that I was going through a hard time with my divorce with Chris.
Oh yeah.
And they leached and exploited and bullied and tore me apart as a human being. And this is a woman who just got out of a really bad relationship where her husband was cheating on her and abusing her horribly. And I was picked on terribly for it. And this man who cheated on me was congratulated for cheating.
Bitch, I mentioned that earlier. Shani has a horrible way. After she's done with a man and she's gotten everything she can get from them, or they run away from her, all of a sudden they become the worst people in the fucking world. Chris was a decent husband. I'm not gonna say he was the best husband in the world. He was a decent husband. He loved the boys. He went to work. He took care of the house. She didn't want to cook. She didn't want to clean. She didn't want to get a fucking job. Just like she does fucking now. Same goddamn fucking attitude. Except she was supposed to be a fucking housewife to a man that married her after her kids got taken away. And the only way she can get them back is for her to marry Chris. Now, after all that is said and fucking done, okay, he's fucking with her. He decides he can't really have sex with her anymore. He doesn't really enjoy the situation. There's a smell. He ends up cheating. Is he proud of it? Not necessarily, but at the same time, I don't fucking blame him. He has now got himself a new wife. Now, is that hilarious? Yes. Shani, you're a piece of shit. I'm happy Chris left you. The only bad thing about Chris leaving you is that the boys lost Chris. That's the only bad thing. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
On me and told that he was the moral one in the relationship.
Wow, it's like really.
Well, I got to confess, I said some stupid stuff regarding that stuff too. So please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Well, I am no longer that person I was before Chris.
Right.
He kind of killed me, who I was as a person, and I've never been the same since. Jason, God bless him, but
God rest his soul.
God rest your soul. Yes.
No longer with
God
us.
bless. But like seriously, he has to. He's been taking care of the pieces of what I am, not what I was. And I don't think I'll ever go back to being who I was. I think I'm too damaged at this point, and I'm too sick at this point to ever go back to that. And it's like my relationship broke up because of Sabella Shepherd giving Chris these false messages saying I was trying to.
No, wrong again, Shani. You're a liar. That's not how that went down. No, again, Sabella had nothing to do with your breakup. No one online had anything to do with your breakup with Chris. You and your online obsession had everything to do with your breakup with Chris.
To get with Bruce.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks that way.
I'll tell you this, Shani.
Shepherd ruined my.
Yes, Shani and Rev were in a very hot and heavy online telephone relationship. Yes. She also tried and made propositions towards G-Man during this time. And again, there was a third man that she was propositioning over the interwebs at the time. So Shani was not the chaste woman that she's trying to be here in this particular scene, painting Chris as some type of abusive, cheating, machismo kind of man. That's not what happened. She didn't want to clean the house. She smelled like old fish. She didn't want to take care of herself. She was a lazy piece of shit. The reason I believe this story is because he said it. It's his account firsthand. Her mother says it, and her father corroborates the story in an email. So I have no reason to believe anything that this bitch is saying. Hey, come on, how you doing, sweetie?
Fucking life.
It looks that way.
Ruined my marriage.
Something else about Sabella that you probably don't know, and I tried to tell you. And this was during the time when Rev still was a wet brain, and me and you was having our issues and whatnot. Sabella on Skype, and I think I showed you the messages. If I didn't, I'll gladly show you them when I see you again. But on Skype,
did G-Man just admit there was a time when Rev was wet brained? This would have been right before the house saga. It's interesting.
Sabella was talking about they got a well, as a matter of fact, I was mad at you, so I was one of them. I'm not gonna figure anything fake or nothing like that. But they were taking bets on how long you two would last.
Oh, this is during the house saga.
You know what I mean? And then she was saying that she was trying to gather information. She wanted the information that I said I had to be able to help break you guys up. Of course, I never gave it to her because I saw that Sabella was lying about some things when I went to her channel, right? So she was gathering information from other YouTubers, downloading all your stuff, befriending your mom, befriending some of your family members, just to gain information to break you two up. And this was going on during the time when you was actually friends with the atheists, when you guys were actually speaking well of each other. This was going on when Rev had Wet Brain, when Rev was a donating member of this organization I will not mention because of a contract video I have.
Enemy deserve no mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline. Sweet Halloween and collard green.
Thank you, sweetie pie.
Petty J Skull is giving hand jobs for $5 in the outside chat.
Cheap.
I got a good name for this fail group. The Golden Rectum Wreckers of the Gods.
The Golden Rectum Wreckers of the Gods. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But the point of the matter is and that's another thing. For the new people that's watching this, the only reason they're attacking Revelation News is because Rev decided he didn't want to donate no more.
Yeah, guys, real quick, are you guys familiar with Will Kincaid?
Heard the name, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about him. I've heard things. And I don't know.
I don't like Will Kincaid. I don't like the guy no more. I think he's a snake.
Okay. Interesting.
He was trying to ask if he would be able to come in, but if you guys don't like him,
no,
it is what it is.
For me, I
I've
don't
heard
even
too much.
Okay, listen, I don't even know the individual, so no bad for me. I don't know, but G-Man and Channy are saying no, so no.
Yeah, he is a particular individual situation.
Mm-hmm.
What he did.
But yeah, going back to what I was talking about regarding the hangouts with Shanny, and then I'll get the floor back to them. When Shanny was doing her Google Hangouts, because this is when the beginning of the end happened. When Shanny was doing those phenomenal hangouts that she was doing, attacking me and other people, I mean, she was getting views and everything and whatnot. Good conversation. Big C and those guys turned on Shanny. They didn't like some of the opinions and the political views that Shanny and Rev was talking about. Rev decided
Who's Big C?
He didn't want to donate anymore, and then you see what happened. You know what I mean? They've been attacking them ever since. And all of the proof is on YouTube if anybody ever wants to see it. And that's the real deal, not this land of Maple Leaf garbage you're getting from the reaction channels.
You know what's sad, G-Man and Shanny? You know what's sad, guys? You know what's really sad? I made a tutorial video on how to teach people how to take their mouse, go up to the top right-hand corner where the X is, click it when you don't like what you see. But damn it, these dummies, they can't ever figure it out. What am I going to do?
Oh my God, Brett, they still don't get it, man. You're going to have to do a very even more slow. And do you understand, Brett? You just have to walk them through clicking the little red box.
No, I did. I was pulling out the Crayola and everything. It just doesn't happen.
The Crayolas. They knew that. We're dealing with developmentally challenged individuals. Do you understand?
Developmentally challenged individuals.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh
Good to see you guys smiling and having a good time. It's been hard.
Hey, thank you for having us, Brett.
you.
For real. This is a great thing.
Yeah,
I'm glad G could show up. This is great.
Well,
they're using the term wet brain like it's super cash.
Well, you guys are going to be happier when I see you later, so don't worry about it. I got you.
Oh, well, bless you.
Are you going to bring Jesus Christ back
Oh,
so we can all
please.
just go home?
Well, I don't got that kind of...
Yeah, I don't know who Big C is. I'm not entirely sure who Big C is.
power, but I can bring I don't got that kind of power, but I can definitely bring some encouragement and get you away from all this negativity, that's for sure.
Man, G, how much are you ready for Jesus to come back?
Oh, he can come back right now if he wants. Right now, at this very moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like just take me home. I'm done.
And here we are. I remember Drag said this one time. Shanny likes to. She has like a death wish. And she's waiting to die so that she can get her new body. And she does this when she's really depressed or when she feels like she can't win, right? This is like the last plea. It's like a weird cycle. It's odd.
We have the kingdom period here.
I want to go straight to Judgment Day, and I want to see what God does to these people.
Oh,
I want to see what He has to say.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see what God has to say about these people.
Wait.
Me too. I cannot wait. And you know what? They can sit there and make believe it don't exist all they want. They still got that day in court, and they better get ready for it. And by the way, Tommy from the Bronx, when I said all atheists, I forgot. I know you're not like that, Tommy. I know that.
No, Tommy
from the Bronx is good people.
I love Tommy so much.
And
you have no idea. I've loved him for, God, how many years have I known you, Tommy? Jesus.
You can bring Tommy in here if you want, Brett. Tommy's cool.
I don't know if Tommy would be able to. He hasn't been feeling very good himself these days. It's up to him, though. Let's see. Will does have a valid, nice thing that he says. Remember, I'm not going to read off anything that's mean, but he says, just tell them they can ruin the trolls' lives by not making content. Same for Gmail.
All right, so Big C, he got close to a lot of communities, basically trying to gather information on anyone he could. Thank you, Wilson. Major player. Okay, and Nexus and G-Man issues. Got it. All right, thank you, guys.
G-Man. That's how they make their money.
That's why I'm leaving, too.
Well, they want me to leave YouTube. I'm not going to leave YouTube. And you're right. I don't got to make content.
Like, I
Is that so? Tommy was going to beat Brett's ass? Interesting.
kill their channels just to get them
definitely.
back.
Definitely. And eventually, I'm just going to deal with the Hebrew Israelites again. I'm not going to be paying them no mind.
Kill their channels.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you guys really, really happy, and it may inspire you to get back into YouTube. I don't know if you know this, but about a month, whenever you upload videos from now on, they give you the ability to put "no one can take my video." If they do, they automatically get a strike on their account if they steal your content. Now, would that add a little bit of inspiration?
Oh, I'm going to be doing that a lot, especially on GTV. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, you'll get a feature when you go to upload your video and you're adding your playlist at the bottom next to your tags. It'll say, do you want to make it to where this video can't be copied? It'll be through internet domain copyrighted immediately on uploading it. So if they take it, you don't have to make a report. It'll just simply realize that it's using your algorithm and your video, and then boom, it's over.
I would love
Interesting.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll put that one to, as soon as I get in front of my computer. I'll test that out immediately because I got several videos that I can do that with, and then they'll have to take.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of there's a catch though, G-Man. If they already have a video up and stuff of you and everything like that, I don't know if it's going to work. But any new content going forward, and Shani, you would have to create a new YouTube channel anyway, so you'd have it right off the bat. So what do you say? You take a month and a half break, you chill out, you and Jason go out, have a nice dinner, you chill, you relax. I'm going to send you videos of what we're talking about.
Interesting.
What are you doing, Petty J Skull? She is only gonna do $5 worth of drugs now.
Gonna do more drugs.
If there is a God, it has to be man. No woman could or would screw everything up like this. Except for Shani. Just saying.
I like that. And drag. So he knows that these idiots are gloating will guarantee views for him. So he's doing this for the views. Because yesterday he had maybe 300 views. He didn't really get a lot of live views either. But I see it's up to about 1,000.
How it works, and then think about it, all right?
Okay.
See, Brett, he did that for you. And nobody else would have got her to say that, Brett. Nobody else.
He started the Penny for Christ, really, if you think about it. He's got my name out there. Yeah, and he got your name out there too, G, if you think about it. Like, he got so many names out there. Even he's the one who inspired TJ, the amazing atheist.
Yep, I saw the video. He actually admitted it. Yep.
Yeah, Brett King deserves a lot of respect from the atheist community because he made it. He made it.
Right.
None of them know how transformative works.
There would be no atheist community without Brett King. First, being strong enough to speak his mind and say how he feels about God. There would have been no atheist community because no one else would have the courage enough or the balls enough to do it. Because really, deep down, atheists are cowards. That's why they attack.
Oh, now you're preaching to the choir. Now you're preaching to the choir because I totally agree with you.
Well, Shani and
he used the phrase correctly. He knows what that means. You know what that means.
G-Man, I got to tell you something. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I knew opening the floodgate for atheism would be like this for the next decade, I'd have never made YouTube videos myself because I don't like seeing people get abused and hurt like you guys have been through.
Thank you.
But they're really particularly going after Shani and Red. Like, these guys don't even got a YouTube channel, and they're still running their mouth about these two, kicking them. You know, I actually had to make a couple of meme videos about this one girl named MrzParker. I was like, well, why the heck are you still talking about them? And they're not even on YouTube anymore.
I don't know why Miss Star talks about me anyway. I don't make videos about her or talk about her ever. I leave that girl alone. You know, and I leave all these people alone. I don't mess with them. I don't talk to them. And yet I'm the one who's the bad guy, even though they're the ones attacking me, and I'm not doing any attacks toward them.
Nobody's attacking you. Nobody's attacking you. When people respond to your videos, it's not an attack. Just because somebody doesn't like you or they respond to what you have to say and they're mean about it doesn't mean that you're being attacked.
Here, check the private chat.
Bring up some past videos.
Guys, check the private chat real quick. I want you to copy and paste in a notepad. You see somebody that's doing something a little rough, just simply copy and paste that. And I think you understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
That takes care of some business.
All right.
See, Brett, this is why me and you need to have some private chats, Brett. Me and you definitely need to have some private chats.
We can do that after the show if you want to. Whenever I end the broadcast, we can talk about.
I need to hire a good exterminator because I got some pests that need to be exterminated.
Yeah, they're doing more false flagging.
That is for sure.
First, it was tragic. Then, it was Vaughn. Now it's G-Man and Brett Keane. Holy shit. You guys might want to sub to my Monkey Baby For You account. Because if this channel goes up in flames, I'm just going over there.
I'm not even joking about that. Like, I want them exterminated. You know what I mean?
Well, we got to be careful. Got to be careful with that. It means, and when he says exterminated, he's not meaning like go out and like shoot people or anything.
No, we mean doing these channels like Shanny for Christ got done.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Because that was ultimately going to happen if they try me one time. If they try me one time, yeah, I might not be on YouTube for a while, but I promise you this, I'm going to have a whole lot of company with me not being on YouTube no more. They play with me if they want. They keep threatening me. I see they don't do nothing, though.
Well, anybody out there, if you're looking, I put the PayPal up. If anybody would like to help Jason as well as Shanny with some of the issues they're having, get them in a stable place, environment, that would be great if people can do that.
Did Smokey Saint donate to you yet, Shanny? Can you check your Cash App and tell me if Smokey Saint donated to you? Because he was getting on my case, Brett, in your live chat earlier about helping Shanny and Rev, right? There's a reason why.
Well, I haven't gotten anything from anyone today, so.
Okay, Smokey Saint.
I'm trying.
Thank you, Brett.
You know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a while back, it's probably about 5 years ago, I was about to lose my home. I asked people for support and help, and they did the same damn thing. People went out, made videos, and said, "Oh, Brett's lying. He's doing all this." You know what ended up happening? I lost my home. Me and my kids and my wife were out because these bastards said that I was just scamming situations.
That's what they say about us.
Wow.
They fucked me over big time.
Same tactics. Yeah. I actually have been reading The Art of War by Sun Tzu, and they do multiple tactics from The Art of War.
Oh yeah, they do.
By Sun Tzu, and I was like, holy crap. They also do the same tactics as what they did to Britney Spears, the media.
Oh my God.
How they controlled and manipulated her to make her look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same tactics to Britney Spears when really it's just a woman defending herself from people who's trying to exploit and take advantage of her.
And
it's the same with me.
Yeah.
They make me look crazy when all I'm doing is trying to defend myself from being abused and exploited. You know, I have borderline personality disorder. I have a mental health problem. I should be a protected citizen of the United States, and this should not happen where someone who's mentally ill and basically physically disabled to be attacked to such a range where she's called a scammer for just trying to survive in her life.
And by the way, Shanny, they're not just calling you a scammer, they're calling me one too. You notice that they had never provided any evidence for that, right? And every time I called them in the room and asked them to provide something, they go, boys. They do all of that, but they never actually provided any evidence.
What exactly am I scamming? Exactly.
What is she scamming?
That's what I want to know.
It's got to be an actual
scammer. Why is it so difficult to show evidence? That's what I want to know.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remind people that in the past,
we can talk about their.
I was going to remind people that Shanny and Jason have helped out people who are in financial distress in the past. They've helped out non-believers as well as Christians. People have stated this.
People out to the poorhouse.
To the poorhouse.
We helped
folks.
people out to the very last drop of our money had left. We were helping people out.
Well, I'll tell you.
And that's the fucking, oh my God, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how adults live their lives. You don't take all your money and give it away and then go, oh my God, please give me money. That's not how that works. I mean, that's a horrible mechanism that's just a really bad way to live your life, man. It's a really bad way to live your life.
I'll tell you that there's one case that we really should discuss with Brett because it'll blow his mind. Okay, let me tell you this story about this. I won't use the YouTube name because I don't want to give any kind of credit at all, but it's an individual from Australia. Okay, and they told us basically that they had no food in their refrigerator or freezer. They were starving in Australia. And
I remember this story.
Shanny and I said, done deal, you know, because they sent a picture of the freezer empty. And we're like, done deal. Here's $500. Turned out that they were completely lying and didn't need food at all. Like, this is the type of stuff that drained us.
Well, the thing is Australia was giving people money to live off of.
Yeah.
And I think what they did is they took away rent. No one needed to pay rent, not being out with their family.
Right.
You know, but this woman made it seem like it was.
That's fucking crazy. Yes. Just in case this channel gets taken down, folks, because we're going to be doing G-Man, Shanny, Brett Keane content for a while. You might want to sub to my second channel. I'll make sure to pick up a third, fourth, and a fifth channel, and I'll keep linking those as we go. So yeah, here we go, folks. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Like the United States.
Yeah.
And it's not true at all. And then she goes around to those people that harass us and brag about how she got us out of money. In fact, the person that we can't speak about, he was the one who started it and told everyone to go and make any excuse up to get money out of them.
Yep.
Drag.
So who's the real scammer here?
Oh, man.
You literally flaunted the fact that you had all this money and you were living the good life and going on all these hauls and all this crazy content, blowing through the fucking money. You bragged about giving it to people. Bragged about it. Get the fuck out of here.
Who's the real scammer?
Man,
I know some of these comments out here are upsetting. If it starts getting aggravating, just click on private chat so you don't have to see the stuff that's
Oh,
going
I'm not
on
even
out there.
looking at them. I could care less what they have to say because this is my story. This isn't their narrative. This is my narrative, and my narrative counts more.
No, bitch. All of it's your narrative. You're the one who releases the videos. Nobody's editing your shit. They just play it. That's it. Motherfuckers play it unmolested. Why? Because it's better that way. It's fucking hilarious. You're fucking hilarious.
Because it's my life.
You lived it, yeah.
Okay? These people are making stories about me and narratives that don't even exist. And I don't know any of these people in real life. The only person I know in real life is this guy and G-Man.
That's right.
Those are the only people I know in real life who could even qualify to say how I am as a person.
Yeah.
There's somebody out here saying, ask Shanny and Rev why they won't work. Let me respond to this if you don't mind. G-Man was working his ass off, and people were calling from the internet trying to get him to lose his job, and he did end up getting fired because of the constant bullshit. Gotta fucking somebody supposed to get a job and take care of their family if somebody keeps calling up and fucking bugging them.
Right. Well, Brett, just let me address this right off the bat. As soon as I got here, I understood it was I needed to get a job immediately, and I had been seeking employment in Colorado as well. I'm going to tell you what happened, folks. You want to know what really happened?
What happened?
Yeah, I'm unemployable right now. No one wants to employ me. You know why? It's very simple. When you have an obstruction on a peace officer charge that was falsely put there because of you assholes on the internet, that's why it happened, because you tried to get Shanny falsely arrested for a restraining order that did not exist anymore.
Wait a second, you dumb piece of shit. So, cops were called to an incident. And you obstructed justice, but because the trolls called the cops, somehow it's their fault that you obstructed justice. That doesn't work. I can't follow.
But the Boulder police did not know this. According to them, she was still in the system. So I step in trying to stop an unlawful arrest of a violation of a restraining order that did not exist anymore, and I got a obstruction on a peace officer charge for that. I'm not employable, Brett. So these assholes that keep saying get a job, well, I would have one now.
That's your fault. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. That's on you. You're the one who chose to be an asshole with the police officers and get an obstruction charge. That's your fault. You're also the fucking idiot that didn't spend his $750,000, not one fucking red cent of it, to get it expunged off his goddamn record. You're the idiot. On top of that, there are jobs for people who have records. There are people with felonies that have jobs, you fucking idiot. Get off of it. Get off of it. Seriously.
We do not train to be merciful.
We do not train.
Enemy deserve no mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
Sweet Halloween and collard greens.
Petty J Skull is giving hand jobs for $5 in the outside chat. Nah, nobody donated to you or Shamu. Cause you're both bleeping D-bags. Fail
Yes.
D-bags. Scam bags, if you will.
Scam bags. I like that.
We do not train to be merciful.
Oh.
Enemy deserve
No
no
mercy.
mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline. Sweet Halloween and collard greens.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining the family.
Is there any way to get on some kind of disability because of the health issues and problems?
We're working on
We're
that.
working on that. Yep.
I can't work because
You're legit. You're just disabled. You are.
my body doesn't work. No one's gonna hire a person whose body does not work.
No.
I can't
If you can sit online and do YouTube and stream, then you can sit online and do an at-home job over the phone.
walk. Who's gonna hire someone who can't walk? Even an office
You don't need to be able to walk to do tech support over the internet.
job, you are required to walk and lift and in order to do paperwork properly.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't have to be able to walk and lift to do paperwork. I don't understand. The fuck?
whose body does not work.
No.
I can't walk. Who's going to hire someone who can't walk? Even an office job, you are required to walk and lift and in order to do paperwork properly.
Yeah.
You know, like
And Rev's like, yeah.
it's impossible for me to work with the health condition I'm in. It's impossible.
How many people are in the household?
It's just me, my two sons, and me and Jason.
Right.
Well, if things get really, really ridiculous and bullshit and you're not able to find some kind of help, I'll talk to my wife and see if we can work out something for a space, all right?
We love you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
Whoa. And yes, there are people in wheelchairs who have jobs. All those excuses make no fucking sense. But apparently, Brett Keane and his wife are going to let Shani and Rev live with them if hell goes to high water.
That's so nice.
Praise God. Praise God.
He's
and by the way, I need to say this in public too, Shani. I have to get a little bit personal. It ain't about you guys, it's about me, but they keep asking me this question. They're saying, how come I don't let you guys go stay at the house and whatnot, right? Rev, Shani, you both been here, right? You know that the back roof is about to collapse and fall. There's no running water and all the pipes have to be replaced. If they want you to come there so bad.
The back roof is falling in. The lights need to be replaced. It's pretty okay, so it is condemned.
They can donate 10 grand right now. And I'll fix the pipe. And then you can come in.
Right? There you go.
Let me just make it this way. You remember Tyler Durden's house in Fight Club? It's worse than that.
Oh, that was cold, Shani.
And it's all Shani's fault that the house looks like that because Shani and Rev left that house with the air conditioner on, which leaked on the roof, causing major water damage. They left that house in disarray. It is condemned because of the way Shani and Rev left that house. They very well could have taken care of it, but no. She ran it into the ground and then moved away to Colorado while Rev was wet-brained. That's hard to say. It's really sad. Like I said, Shani's the reason that house looks the way it does.
But it's true. At the state it is right now, it's
No, you're right.
Well,
the state it is.
He had running water at least.
Well, okay. Let me clarify something. Okay, Shani is not referring to the condition of the house when she came to stay with me.
No.
Okay, it's after we left it and let it sit for like a year. Like, yeah, it got bad because the pipes froze up and they're all busted out, right, G? So, yeah. And don't even listen to that criticism, G. I don't want to put you in the position of having to have anybody underneath. That's your house now, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
as soon as it gets fixed, if you don't go to Brett or somebody else, you guys know I got you. Don't worry about it.
And the great reset right there that you're talking about.
Guys, I'm going to take a 1 minute. I'm going to take a 1 minute break. You guys take over the broadcast as usual.
Yeah.
Remember not to mention any of your trolls. They get paid and views if you do it.
True.
Yeah. But Shani, don't worry about it.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and end it there. We're going to timestamp that. We're coming back to this. G-Man's going live tonight, so I got to cook hubby some food. If I don't, then he's going to be upset. I got to cook him something. So we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some nice music. About 2 hours now we've been screaming, which is a wonderful thing. Let's go ahead and... Where is the video? All right, here is a sneak preview. Let's see. Where are they? I'm gonna give you guys a sneak preview into the Von Wick commercial that Petty Productions is putting together for you guys. And then we're gonna end the show out with a song as par usual. There we go. And there we go. All right, folks. Again, I'm gonna end it out. Oh, thank you so much, Dragon King. Again, we're gonna be out here tonight for the G-Man stream. He didn't have wet brain until he moved to Colorado.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
Thank you. Thank you.
Petty
You didn't have
Dragon
to.
King is giving hand jobs for $4.99 in the outside chat. Reverend didn't get wet brain until they moved to CO. Reverend messed up that place.
Just let it go to disarray because he's a nasty bitch. All right, folks. We're about to head out. This is the sneak preview. You will seen it here first. There we go. We got to set the mood. Here we go, folks. Tell me what you think. All right. So yeah, that happened. That happened. So that's the trailer for Von Wick. We're gonna get the voiceover by Black Guy TV. Hopefully have that done in a day for you. Super excited about that one. Hannibal and Monty is on tonight. I will be fucking with G-Man. Black Guy TV will be on Hannibal and Monty's. And we're just gonna have a really good fucking time. I love you guys, bits and pieces. Let's go ahead and grab our other vitya. Let's get another vitya for you. Hold on 1 second. And we're going to play you guys out because that's what I do here on the MrzParker show. She's a nice one, right? I'm a nice one. I would imagine. I hope so. There we go. Da-da-da. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining. Love ya. Bye.
All right, G. Ready? This is part 2. No preamble. We're just gonna get right into it. All right, let's go. Here we go. Now round 1 was for the jabs and light punches, but if you think for a single second that I was done with your dumb ass, I can't pass this opportunity to diss the fuck out of you while bringing further unity to the dragoonery, cause fighting your coonery brings us closer together, and this is your eulogy. I'm about to close the casket on this half-witted bastard. The English language is something that you will never master. Speaking of masters, you wanna be my G-slave? Guy said I could beat your ass if you don't behave. Sometimes in your brain I don't know what you're doing, but your twisted logic concluded it's okay to own own humans when you barely own a comb. Remember that one time when you thought that you owned a home? It seems here that Shani is your main decider, and she gives you a little cash just to pay for your silence. Your dumb coon ass stands faithful beside her while Rev shouts you out as a major Niger. You're a dumb fuck that's dumbstruck, like dumb as a dump truck. I dare you to run out, watch how quick you get done up. I'll beat your fucking ass from sundown to sun up. I'll kill you and bring you back to life with a one up, just to do it all again. Because you're either always in the flesh or involved in sin in some way, shape, or form. It's probably gay porn. You probably take more dicks than Iowa makes corn. And don't mistake that for some homophobic diss and shit. I just despise all gay closeted hypocrites. Cause you the type to take pipe but hate gay rights. Cause you're a selfish prick that likes pricks because they might explode in your face like most of your plans do. I hope your ass is ready for this L I'ma hand you. When I really want it, there's nothing you can do. When I think of all the different ways I say I can't stand you. Maybe Vaughn or Rev could warm me off with a spell or their breath, cause I'm pretty sure they both have a smell that can knock a bull over or a camel as well. So offensive that they both go to physical jail. Gary Lamont Moore, poor sport for sure, swears that he's hardcore but gets put on the floor by a goddamn handshake. That does not a man make. You lucky Dragnot didn't flatten you like a pancake. It's not a dox either, know how I'm sure? Cause you said your name online several times before. So I ain't got the proof. Is that what you're saying, G? I'll bring all of the receipts. Quit fucking playing with me.
Just look at my name, Gary. I see my last name, Gary Moore.
So go call your fucking lawyer and pay him some fucking money. He'll tell you that you don't have a case. It's fucking funny. Between your ears there's nothing but space, you fucking dummy, and you'll never win. You're Elmer Fudd, I'm Bugs Bunny. Fuck your rules. I think we're done here. But I feel like you might be back to talking more shit. And if you do, I'ma be there to bust your ass. Remember that. Alright? Midwest Road.